Chili Day. Seems like a little late for Chili Day. Now the weather's starting to change. It's so funny how after football season, I'm over it with chili.
Really?
Like that's
See,
the end
anytime
for
it
me.
gets cold,
Yeah.
I'm into chili and soup. So
Yeah.
so I'm not like this week, it doesn't do anything for me.
Mhm.
But when it goes down again, it
Yeah.
like this weekend is supposed to be high of 30 on Saturday
Why are you doing that?
after a high of 60 on Friday.
That's not nice to do that again.
It's not my fault.
Isn't it though? A little bit.
What goes up must come down.
Kahlua Day. Kahlua was like a big deal, like late 80s, early 90s. Everywhere.
Yeah, but then better stuff came out. I mean, I'd much rather have rum chata than Kahlua and cream.
Yeah. I
It's
just
just
remember
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is rum chata. I mean,
yeah.
I made the French toast in it.
I don't know if my mom liked Kahlua or something, but I just remember us like
yeah, Kahlua and cream was like
we
the
had
big
like
deal.
Kahlua shirts in our house. We had like maybe she got them in like promotional things or something. I don't know, but I just remember Kahlua a lot when I was younger.
Now that said, were you ever a Fireball person? Because I don't get that at all.
No, I tried it, but I don't.
It tastes like those little red cinnamon, red hot things that scorched your throat as a kid.
Right. One of my favorite memes. There's two women and they're eating French toast, and one of them says, "Oh, this tastes like Fireball," and she goes, "The rest of us call it cinnamon, you alcoholic."
That's funny.
Yeah. Today is Protein Day. Okay. Retro Day, which I'm a fan of. I like looking back today on a Throwback Thursday. Our poll question will have to do with that. Strawberry Day. I like strawberries. I like strawberry stuff. Yep.
I like strawberry stuff a lot more than I like strawberries.
So my mom used to always get, when we were younger, my dad would tease her that she gets dessert for breakfast. She gets a Belgian waffle with strawberries and whipped cream.
I know. I've seen it before. It's like dessert.
It's like a dessert.
Yeah.
And I only used to like take bites of it when I was a kid. Like I would try hers, or, and it was always very good and sweet. And then a little like breakfast, I want to say bistro kind of thing opened up in Bourbonnais when we were there. And you and I would go once in a while. And it was a real little place.
French toast.
Yes, that's what it was called. That's right. Yes. And so I would get the Belgian waffle there. And it was so good.
Yeah.
And then I kind of forgot all about it. But
I know. I really missed that
restaurant.
That was, I loved those little pancakes that he had I mean, that place had great food.
Yeah, we used to go there for breakfast a lot. I forgot about that. Yep. Today's no-brainer day. So just things that should be super easy to think of.
All right.
No-brainer day. Okay. So kind of like those commercials with picking Charles Barkley for the kids' pickup game. It's a no-brainer. Something that is simple and easy to figure out, or obvious or logical. So the phrase
in today's day, I'm a little afraid.
The phrase started as engineering jargon and became popular in the 90s and 2000s. It did? I remember no-brainer from when I was a kid.
It's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I don't know about this story here.
Yeah.
You and your shenanigans. Pokemon Day. Do you remember?
Never got into it, but I just remember when I looked out my house in Bourbonnais and there were kids running around our backyard, our side yard, like picking up things on an app or something. They would just find
That thing was huge for a while, that Pokemon Travels or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Because we had a church. You could see through the house across the street, and then there was a big open church lot.
We had a cul-de-sac. They had a cul-de-sac, and their backyard was this huge church with a big old back lot.
And somebody must have hit a bunch of Pokemon stuff there, because one day there was like 30 people out there just walking around, looking at their phones, staring at the ground. Like,
looked like a search and rescue.
Yes. It was crazy. I like this one. It's Big Breakfast Day.
Ooh,
now, it doesn't say anything about McDonald's, but they're the home of the big breakfast.
Yeah.
So,
but I used to love our big breakfasts at home.
Oh, yeah.
Because we did them so we had the normal eggs.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really do bacon, sausage, and all that. So we did eggs because you can't mix meat and milk.
Oh, you're saying when you were a kid?
When I was a kid.
I was thinking of when the kids were kids, but okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Big breakfast when I was a kid was was dairy. So scrambled eggs with cheese and, veggies and all that stuff. And then it was lox, bagels, smoked fish, chub, all of it. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys had a spread.
It was always a spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, me growing up, big breakfast was like
egg
French
sausage.
Toast. French toast. Okay. My mom would make French toast and sausage and, or bacon, you know, and, that was usually like our big breakfast.
You've kind of got me into that now. Like one of my favorite things is you'll make French toast and sausage. And I don't like my sausage with syrup at all.
Oh, okay.
So I have to keep them separate.
Oh, good to know. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm the opposite.
You love to spread it.
I like
all over the place.
I like the syrup to hit the sausage. Yeah.
Not me.
So, but I remember when our kids were kids, and I just remember posting this on Facebook at one time. I remember waking up after they had a sleepover, and you were in the kitchen making like waffles and pancakes and bacon and just all this stuff you were making. And I'm like, what is this, Denny's? I'm like, when I had a sleepover, we had tricks and milk. That was like,
I know.
Oh, and we were excited about it.
Yeah, I would put it out on the dining room table and they would just feast.
You would just have the whole kitchen would be like a whole thing. And I mean, I'm talking waffles like with the waffle maker and stuff. Like this was not like Lego Maego, you know.
Okay, so I don't want to speak ill of the dead. I loved my mom with all my heart and soul, and she could make a mean brisket, like killer brisket, killer meat.
Okay.
That said, she would do the Rice Krispie thing. I call it the Rice Krispie treat thing. Everything was like, oh, that's so hard. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we won't be able to do pancakes this weekend because it's really, really hard. And then I grew up and I'm like, this stuff's not hard. Making a waffle is not hard from scratch.
Okay.
I was really mad. Yeah. One of her favorite things to do, or one of my favorite meals that she would make, was this side dish, and it was called chicken soup rice. Okay.
Okay.
Cut up green pepper, onion, and mushrooms. Saute them down in oil, right? For like 7 minutes. Pour rice. Just take raw rice into the skillet and mix it up. Dump that into a casserole dish and pour 2 cans of clear condensed chicken soup in there. Not chicken noodle soup, just clear condensed chicken broth.
Okay.
Shove it in the oven for an hour and a half. Comes out. And it's the best. What it tastes like. Yeah. It's delicious as a side dish.
Sure.
Okay. To get my mother to make that was near impossible. Oh, it takes so much to chop up all these vegetables. It takes so long. What do you care if you shove something in an oven and walk away for an hour and a half? Like, that doesn't count. The oven's doing the work. Right?
I guess what I would say is...
Questions we're going to ask when I die.
I guess what I would say is everybody's different. And maybe that just wasn't up your mom's alley, cooking. It doesn't sound like it was.
Yeah. And she did have arthritis. So when she stood, it would be hard for her. And Jews do it every week. Like the Sabbath every week is a smorgasbord. So. And
maybe she just didn't want to say, I don't want to.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know?
I never stopped to think about that. I mean, I love her to death. I do. I miss my parents desperately. And then, yeah. But big breakfasts or big anything was over the top.
Yeah. So, Allison says, good morning. Good morning, Allison. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. Today is also World NGO Day, by the way. Which is non-government organization day.
It is?
So that's what NGO is. Yeah.
An NGO. I thought you said non-GMO products.
Oh, no. World NGO Day. So World Non-Government Organization
I'm not
Day.
quite there yet
No,
in the
that's all right.
brain.
No, that's all right. Listen, some people find it hard to chop up vegetables. Other people find it hard to listen. I understand.
Oh, my gosh. What else?
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the poll question from yesterday and dive into today's Throwback Thursday Retro Day poll question.
I like this one.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
I do.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
With so much financial uncertainty, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for the future. After all, retirement isn't the end of the road. It's a new beginning. Call us at 219-866-3788. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Sherry, what have you done to your hair?
What do you mean? Does it not look good?
It doesn't look good. It looks freaking amazing. I can't believe how thick and healthy it looks. Oh, I must know your secret.
No secret. It's hair volume from New Nordic.
Hair volume, huh? Well, it certainly lives up to its name. Your hair has never looked so thick. It is gorgeous.
I was so tired of having thin and brittle hair. Ugh, and the shedding. So I figured I'd give hair volume a try. Needless to say, I'm thrilled with the results. Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to pick up some hair volume right now. My reunion's next month and I want my hair to look as good as yours.
Hair Volume is the best-selling hair tablet in the world and one of many award-winning natural health products from New Nordic, the #1 supplier of dietary supplements in Scandinavia. Purchase at newnordicusa.com or your local CVS. Available as a tablet or delicious gummy. Help your hair look full, voluminous, and beautiful again at newnordicusa.com or CVS.
David was in big trouble with the IRS.
At first, I didn't owe that much, but after this year, it was out of control.
Then David called Get a Tax Lawyer.
Right away, they were like, oh yeah, looks like you're qualified to save.
Get a Tax Lawyer went to work.
Should have called way sooner.
Get a Tax Lawyer has helped thousands like David fight the IRS and get a fresh start.
Call 800-745-3070. That's 800-745-3070.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. so you can find the right candidates right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. That's ziprecruiter.com/free.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
Are you awake?
Yeah.
What day is it?
Throwback Thursday.
Throwback.
Throwback.
Throwback Thursday.
A bit of a throwback.
You know, throwback.
Thursday? What does that mean? It's more fun?
Oh, okay.
It's Thursday and tomorrow's Friday.
Come on, start this thing.
Let's put on a show.
Let's make it our best show ever. What is this? Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Show with you, having fun on a delightful Thursday morning. Just one more day, and we're in the weekend, kids. Portion of the show is running brought to us by Another Season in DeMott. Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. So many good things there for each holiday. You got St. Patty's Day coming up.
And you got Easter.
I can't believe when we were there, I forgot to get a shirt. They have St. Patty's Day shirts.
Yeah.
I got to get a St. Patrick's Day shirt.
You wound up buying Harley that cute. She loves it. It's
I
right
did.
on her bedstand. It says someone in Rensselaer loves me.
Good. I love that sign. I thought it was really cool. So, I thought it was just, and that's the kind of stuff that Another Season has. It's, you don't know what you're going to get when you go in there. But you see something like that. Like I remember I got something from my parents one time, and it was something about, it was a picture frame,
right?
and it said like, this is what retirement is or something.
Yeah.
So it's got a picture of them, I think, on the beach now in their house. So, and for Harley, when she was in, now she knows what Rensselaer is.
Yeah.
Now she knows, not that she didn't, but it was just a place she drove through going to Indianapolis, or a place we drove through taking her to camp, So now it's got a meaning to her. So you find a cool sign like that. Like you've got a sign that just says 47978.
It's in my kitchen.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So just things like that you'll find in Another Season. It's just really cool. I remember one year for all the women that worked here, I got Real Housewives of Jasper County towels there, so I thought that was
and
fun.
they've got like someone in DeMott loves me. I'll always call DeMott home. I'll always call Roselawn home. They've got, all sorts of the little things, home accents.
Yes. And it's really cool. Yeah, it's really
and
cool.
their charcuterie and their patch bar.
Yeah.
Like my favorite things are probably
Plenty of
that
stuff,
and the area with memorial stuff.
Yep.
The
for sure.
cardinals and the things, wind chimes, things like that are gifty when you lose somebody you love.
Yeah. Speaking of cardinals, I was going through my memories yesterday. It was either last year or 2 years ago. I took a picture of a cardinal in my backyard. Like yesterday's date, which always means spring is coming. So also want to mention our friends over at Supercuts. Visit Supercuts in Lowell and Rensselaer. Walk-ins welcome, of course. But if you make an appointment, then you're in and out, bing, bang, boom. They take care of everything. Also, prom will be here before you know it. Make your appointments for prom here at Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. Melissa says, good morning. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa cracked me up this morning. She put on her Facebook that about Gene Hackman and his wife and dog passing away, and gave us her famous saying, what the hee-haw.
I love that. It's got to be coming close to her not working at Fair Oaks anymore.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah,
with all her beautiful charcuterie stuff.
Yeah, well, now she can make it at home and enjoy it in a different way.
Yeah.
What
the hee-haw.
She said, this hits hard. One of my favorites. Rest in peace, Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy. What the hee-haw.
Makes me laugh every time, is it not?
I love it.
Plus, I'm going to say, if I were going to have like a garage sale or give away all my crazy clothes, I know that she would wear them with pride.
Yeah.
All my like striped onesies and crazy Cucamonga stuff. She's like me in that respect.
Yeah.
Or I'm like her in that respect.
Yeah, either way. Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was
what the hee-haw.
What the hee-haw makes me laugh.
Hee-haw.
That makes me laugh. So, all right. Let's take a look at our poll question from yesterday on a Would You Rather Thursday. It was also Personal Chef Day. Would you rather have a personal chef or a personal assistant that runs around and does all your errands?
I said personal assistant. You said personal chef.
I did, along with 77% of the people said personal chef. 23% said personal assistant. Christine says, I love to cook, but I would love to be served food at home and then they clean up their mess. Tanya says, I hear that. That was one of those things that got me.
Well, I think you were like thinking about the assistant until you went, oh, wait a second. So they bring the stuff, they cook the stuff, and they clean after themselves.
Right.
Done.
Yep. Yep. Melissa says, heck yes, I would. Every time I order something fun, my husband says I'm grounded from Amazon.
Yeah, you should have seen like when Harley came in. I bought sweatshirts that matched because it was going to be Valentine's Day. And I was so happy that her boyfriend was all on board. Like we wore the Love You sweatshirts.
It was the first time he met you, so he didn't want to disappoint right out of the box, so maybe next time he'll turn it down.
He actually was good with it. I think he really it touched my heart. That whole visit touched my heart. And even since, getting to know your kids as adults is really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, you don't have the fun of controlling the aspects of it like you do when you're a mom. Like you're like, sit down, we're eating now, go take a nap. Like, you kind of like, you can do it your way almost. But it's so much more interesting.
Because they have their own way.
And they take like little pieces they learned from you. And then they throw out the rest, which is hilarious to find out what sticks with them, what they like, and then what they don't. It's just, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's just, I see a lot of Harley, or me and Harley. But then I see her doing like way better, smarter, awesomer, stronger things than me. Like, but it's so cool to kind of see it.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, it's really neat. Like even our makeup styles are completely the opposite. So I had bought a bunch of matchy like lip glosses that I tried that like work with the pH in your lips to change to a color, And then I bought some other stuff like for me, and how we were like playing switchy. She goes, Mom, I bought this lipstick. It's too dark for me. Here, it looked good on you. Then I would say, hey, I bought this gloss. I think it looked good on you. And just getting ready together, it was just a blessing.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Yeah.
I miss it, but I'm also loving like what you and I have created. And I can't wait till they come back again or we go out there again.
Sure.
Like I'm anticipating it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's funny. We talk about them coming in and they cooked for us a lot. While they were here. Andrea says, personal chef. So when they leave, I have some good ideas. That's what happened with them. Yeah. We've already made one of the dishes that he made for us, the Chipotle chicken and rice. So that was a lot of fun.
And we're definitely going to make the short ribs. Oh my God. He made short ribs with risotto. I can't even.
So good.
I mean, I don't know why you have to go out to dinner if you can make that.
Yeah, so good. Susie says, when I was working full time, I would have preferred a chef. Now I enjoy doing all of it. So, which makes sense.
Yeah.
That's as you, when you're retired, there's stuff that now you get to pick and choose the things you like to do and want to do and things like that. Donna says, I love to cook. Let someone else do the boring stuff. And then Tina says, besides having a personal chef, I would also want a housekeeper.
Right. Because we talked about the fact that Alice would answer all of this.
Right.
We get the best of all.
From the Brady Bunch. Yes. Tina also jumped in and says, good morning. Have a great day. You too, Tina. Thank you so much for being here in Touhyville. We appreciate it. Speaking of hanging out in Touhyville, my goodness, yesterday I went to go pick up a couple of groceries, and it was so funny because it looked like I was just really thirsty. My whole cart was all liquids. I had creamer for coffee for you and I for here. I had Coke was on sale, 2-liter bottles. So I had 2-liter bottles of pop. I was almost out of milk, so I needed a gallon of milk. So, and I was all the way on that side of the store, and then I remembered I needed bananas for breakfast this morning. So then I was going back across the store just with a cart full of drinks. And
right.
And I was running into everybody. Everybody was like, I listen to you and Cheryl all the time. One woman came up to me and she goes, I was so glad that you straightened out Cheryl yesterday. For those that didn't hear the end of the show yesterday, Cheryl and I got into a math dilemma, which you would think there's no argument in math. It's just math.
I was 100% sure. I couldn't believe the argument. Mm-hmm. And then I was dead wrong, dead wrong.
Yeah. So, and here's the thing. There's very few arguments that you and I will get into, or debates, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Where I'm 100%, I know I'm right.
Right.
And this was one of them. And I'm like, I don't know, other than showing you, like pulling up a chalkboard and doing the math. I'm like, there's no, so we couldn't do it on the radio. We had to get you with a piece of paper, and then you figured it out.
Yeah. And I'm still not sure logically, in my brain, how that works. But here's what you said to me as I had done it and worked it out that I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You said, yeah, it's the same as dividing a dollar by 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, it's 333, but then it's 334 on the third person.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, wait a minute.
But you kept coming back at me going, no, you need $3. I'm like, no, but what if you don't have $3?
Right. Yeah, that averaging thing just about killed me yesterday. But I was wrong. But
it was very funny that I had someone come up to me at Strax and ask me, and then I ran into Joe, who I see about every other time I go to Strax. He shops just like I do almost every other day.
I know. I think you guys have a computer chip inside of you.
It's the funniest thing.
Wherever you go, he goes, and wherever he goes, you go.
I know. It's the funniest thing. And there's been times that I feel bad that he wins the Strack Van Til gift card, and I'm like, I should have just brought it with me. I should just keep it in my card.
Keep an extra one
in my back
wallet,
pocket, and then you won it 2 weeks ago. Here you go. So yeah. Sean says, good morning, everyone. Have a wonderful, blessed day. You too, Sean. Thank you so much for getting up with us this morning. We appreciate it. All right. Our poll question for today. We got to get to that. So here on a Throwback Thursday, on a National Retro Day, we're not going to give our answers right now, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun to dive into in a little bit.
Yeah.
What is something that you liked as a kid and still like now? It could be anything: food, clothes, shoes, band, brand, toy, anything, whatever it is. What is something you liked as a kid and still like now? So let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get into what's happening, and then we'll talk about the things that we liked as a kid that we still like now, and get into some of your answers. If you guys want to jump on, either answer on our video comments or on Facebook underneath the poll question on all of our Facebook pages. So stick around.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 20% chance of showers after 9 a.m. Patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful out there. Mostly cloudy and windy with wind gusts as powerful as 35 miles per hour and a high near 50. Tonight, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 30. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with gusts as high as 45 miles per hour and a high near 60. Friday night, a slight chance of sprinkles between 9 p.m. and midnight. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 27. Saturday, partly sunny and breezy. Bundle up as it is colder today with a high near 32. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 19.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
This Saturday, American Legion Post 29 in Rensselaer invites you to join them for their monthly steak fry from 5 until 7:30. They'll be serving up perfectly cooked New York strip steak served with your choice of potato, house salad, and garlic toast, all for just $22. Open to the public and kid-friendly. Bring the whole family and support your local veterans at American Legion Post 29 in Rensselaer. Or call ahead 219-866-7003 and order yours.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Just ahead of today's game between the Big Box Store and Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer. Tom, on paper, it looks like it's going to be a great matchup.
Thanks, Bill. You're right. This matchup between the Big Box Store and Kim's Hardware and Lumber should be one for the ages. The box store on paper might appeal to some, but Kim's Hardware and Lumber comes into this contest led by the wily veteran Fred Kim. He's been leading Kim since 1987, and he's pretty much seen it all. This Kim's roster is packed with proven winners, like paint from Richard's Paint. They might be a small regional Florida company, but they're keeping your money in the U.S., and you're getting a signature paint for a signature look. Plus, Kim's has everything you need to get your home looking the way you want it and to keep it that way. With great plumbing and electrical departments, as Fred Kim told me a little bit ago, they've got you covered from the roof to the basement. So let's head back to the studio.
Thanks, Tom. This matchup will be one for the ages and should be legendary.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Head to Another Season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At Another Season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new patch bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table, good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
Wake up, it's morning.
It's Thursday.
Thursday! Must be Thursday. Can never get the hang of Thursdays.
This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it.
Be excited about it and have fun.
A day full of excitement.
I just know this is going to be a great day.
It's just Thursday.
Why are you so happy?
Better than the alternative.
Glasses always half full.
Of what?
Of coffee! Let's start the show.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you, having fun on a Thursday morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. Portions of which are brought to us by George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They always make sure they take a tailored approach to your healthcare needs and well-being of all their residents or their patients. Visit georgea.org to find out more. Also, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC right here on the Q and 98 Gold. Visit jasperremc.com. Like them on Facebook to find out more about what they're doing in the community. Always doing big things here in the area. Talking about big things in the area, man, oh man, everybody's excited about this Saturday. The Lady Bombers going to state. Exciting stuff. I mean, just so cool. Just everywhere I turn, I'm seeing light up signs and businesses with
marquees,
like the letters you put in there, in those like signs out in front and stuff. Is that a marquee? I always think of a marquee over like a movie theater. So
lit up,
the light up signs, I guess.
Signs.
Yeah. Elaine says, "Good morning, kids. Go Bombers!" Yes, absolutely, Elaine. That's so stinking cool. I reached out to Coach Radke to see if we could have the girls in here this week, and it's just such a hectic week that he mentioned about having them come in next week. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so hopefully we have them in next week.
Yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun
when they're champs.
Yeah, to hang out and find out about their experience down in Indianapolis. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, we'll have the hometown call on Bear Country 104.5 FM and streaming on 1560bearcountry.com, and then the IHSAA call on WLQY and 98 Gold. So also. For those hanging out with us in Lafayette Central Catholic also going to state in a different class or division. I'm not sure how they break that up, but and that will be on the Q and 98 Gold before the Bomber game. They're playing early, so that'll be on the Q and 98 Gold where you're listening to us right now. So congratulations to those ladies in Lafayette as well. Tiffany says good morning, and Madison says good morning. Good morning to you both. Little foggy out there today, yes. So everybody drive safe. That's what the weather cupcake said this morning as well. And then she also mentioned sprinkles coming up a little bit later in the weekend. So
and the weekend's gonna be cold.
Yeah,
but then it's gonna go up again.
Yeah,
so don't dismay.
Yeah, so it'll be cold. When we have time off and can do something. And then when we're back to work, it'll be nice out. So, Cheryl, we appreciate you setting it up that way. Thanks. And Larry says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a wonderful day. You too, Larry. Thanks for hanging out. All right, let's see what's happening. Monica Lewinsky is doing a podcast now, so she's talking regularly. She said Bill Clinton should have resigned from office after their affair. Bill responded by saying Monica Lewinsky should have done laundry.
Oh,
Wallet Hub named Anchorage, Alaska, the hardest working city in the U.S. Apparently, they work hard at everything except trying to get out of Anchorage, Alaska. Why are you still there? Second on the list, hardest working city in the U.S., Washington, D.C. Yeah, because apparently members of Congress spend all their time voting on Wallet Hub polls. That's what they do. So that's what they work hard on. A New Jersey woman named Soon Bang was arrested for running a brothel out of a massage parlor. Really, with that name, I mean, it's all she could do
to be. Yeah, she pretty much that, or she sells fireworks. I don't know what.
There's the joke, kids.
Oh,
that's.
Oh no! All right, I'm leaving.
No, that's all right. You got the joke in this time.
No,
you got the joke in this time.
I'm sorry, babe.
Yeah,
I'm not the funny one, so
listen. It's literally the same joke I had, so you are
not delivered like you would. I mean, come on.
More details are out about the pilot from that Delta flight that went upside down. Turns out, favorite show, Flipper. No, thank you. All right, just checking with you.
No, I'm trying to be quiet.
No,
now.
you're fine, but you can pay attention.
All right,
giggle.
I'm sorry.
Let's see. His favorite song, "You Spin Me Right Round, Baby, Right Round." Yep. And his favorite dessert. You want to guess?
No.
Pineapple upside down cake.
Oh, got it.
And lastly, Aaron Rodgers says he wants to play for the Rams next season. Their official response?
No.
New phone, who dis?
Right. A new phone, who dis?
All right, we're having fun here on a Thursday morning. Christine says it's really foggy out there this morning, so be careful. Yes. Okay. So just take your time, watch what you're doing, just
precious cargo on board.
Yes, just be safe. Be safe, please. Mm-hmm. All right. So our poll question today, asking you, what is something you liked as a kid and still like now? For me, it's easy. It's Batman. I mean, that's my biggest thing. It's super easy. So what say you?
Lots of things. There's lots of things. I think for one, ever since I can remember, when I go and eat ice cream, it's got to be a cake cone, chocolate, and then mint chocolate chip on top of it. So I'm a two scooper.
Okay.
Mint chocolate on top. So that every time I lick it, I get a little bit of chocolate and a little bit of mint. And then in the cone, though, the chocolate is in the cone.
And you just recently got that as a tattoo.
And I have that as a tattoo.
Yeah.
Yes, but ever since I was this big. I mean, I remember my grandfather taking me for that. So I remember that. Lox, bagels, and cream cheese since the beginning of time.
Okay.
And I didn't even realize as a kid that that's something that, like, when I got into my 20s and 30s, into more of a secular world, nobody knew what the heck that was. There were people that didn't know what a bagel was until I don't know what. Then it became a thing. Like it became a thing. What in my 30s maybe?
I don't know. My mom always we always had Lender's bagels. That was for breakfast every day almost.
Okay, so you knew what a bagel
Lender
was.
bagels with butter. So that's where I get my bagel with butter.
Yeah.
And she'd have Lender bagel with butter and tea. She was not a coffee drinker when we were younger. She is now.
Yeah.
When we were kids, she made tea. And she'd make it in the coffee pot. That's how much tea she would drink every morning. She would she would hot water and just drop a tea bag in there. And she would have hot tea every day. Hot tea with lemon and sugar. Yep.
Yes.
And a Lender's bagel.
Bagels and lox, and then Shaper hairspray.
Oh, yeah.
So my big can of that my dad bought me and got addicted to. But we had 80s hair. I mean, I had hair that was like standing up to here and out to here.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was so I guess for me it would be Batman, and if I'm gonna be specific, the Adam West 60s Batman. I'll still watch the TV show. And then I had when I had Dish, I had all of the episodes, all 3 seasons recorded in my DVR.
And then it went.
Now I have them all on DVD.
Yeah.
But
now we don't.
I don't really pull out a DVD player a lot.
Yeah.
The PlayStation is a DVD player, so I could watch them that way.
Yeah.
But so now, one of the streaming services that we have has Me TV from Chicago, and they play. So I'm recording them, and I know if I wait a few months, it'll start to build up.
Yeah.
So 60s Batman for sure brings back nostalgia, and I just love it. The band Motley Crue. I mean, I started liking them in 1983. So I was in 5th grade, I think. So still like them. So there's just a few things that I still like from when I was a kid. So head to any of our Facebook pages, the Touhyville Show, the Q, or 98 Gold, or answer on our comments on video. We stream on video every day on TikTok, YouTube, and on our Facebook pages. And if you comment on any of the underneath the video, we'll see it. We got a streaming thing here. So so you can answer the poll question there always, or ask us a question, or chit chat with us about whatever we're talking about. It's a really easy way for us to communicate with you guys. So feel free to jump in. We'll look at some of your answers coming up after the break. Of course, we've got Frank with sports and Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til coming up too.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kiddie delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Accomplishing goals is hard, but when your goal is to learn a new language, Babbel makes it easy. Babbel is designed with you in mind. From expert-created lessons to conversational video units and even live classes, you can personalize your Babbel experience to be exactly what you need to really learn a new language more easily. Go ahead, set a goal for yourself. Accomplish it with Babbel. Try Babbel for free. Go to babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
My doctor told me my blood pressure is borderline. I figured I could worry about it or do something about it. So I took control with Garlic Healthy Blood Pressure Formula. It works safely and naturally to help maintain healthy blood pressure with a custom blend of garlic, vitamins, and minerals. And it's odor-free. I'm taking charge with Garlic Healthy Blood Pressure Formula.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
The Indiana State Police reported a 2-vehicle crash on US 31 just south of Rochester Tuesday night. They killed 55-year-old Tina Atkins of Peru. In a press release from state law enforcement, they said that their investigation showed that for an unknown reason, Atkins' vehicle was stopped in the southbound passing lane of the 4-lane highway when it was struck by a vehicle driven by 25-year-old Cameron Green of Coldwater, Michigan. State police said that they found Atkins unconscious and unresponsive, and she was pronounced dead at the scene. Green was taken to an area hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The Pulaski County Commissioners discussed a referral made to them about a certain type of technology relating to renewable energy. President of the Commissioners, Don Street, has more information.
Also, the Pulaski County Advisory Plan Commission recommended an 18-month moratorium on battery storage. That was voted down, or not to proceed with a moratorium at this time. Don Street and Mike McClure voting to deny the moratorium, and Jennifer Knievel voting to proceed with the moratorium.
Battery storage allows for renewables to be captured and then released when needed. In late January, Governor Braun issued an executive order stating Hoosier law enforcement agencies should cooperate fully with the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. We asked Sergeant Glenn Fifield, Public Information Officer at the Lowell Post for the Indiana State Police, for his comments. And he said for the state police, it's business as usual.
The Indiana State Police will continue to work with its local, county, and federal law enforcement partners in addressing criminal activity with the goal of providing safety for all Hoosiers and those who visit our state. We will coordinate resources and information through the Indiana Intelligence Fusion Center in accordance with Governor Braun's executive order.
Food Finders will have a mobile pantry stop in Monticello on Friday when they will be at the Faith Covenant Fellowship at 1010 West Washington Street. This is on the city's far west side, north of US 24. The event will begin at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, but please do not arrive prior to 10:30 and remain in your vehicle at all times. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Do you have a will or trust? Have you prepared end-of-life directives? Hi, this is Ned Tonner, reminding you of the importance of planning ahead. I offer affordable will and trust packages, which include business and healthcare power of attorneys and living wills. Don't be caught unprepared. Let's get started today on your future.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
76-year-old Sandra Alley of Rensselaer passed away on February 20th. Friends may call from 10 until 11 a.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Graveside services for Sandra Alley will be held at Weston Cemetery, Rensselaer, 11:30 a.m. this morning. Andy Boersma officiating. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 66-year-old Darrell Benning of Indianapolis, originally from Francisville, passed away on February 19th. Visitation will be from 4 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time today at Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville, and 1 hour prior to services at the funeral home. Those funeral services for Darrell Benning will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday. Burial will take place at Roseland Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to Air Charity Network. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville. 77-year-old Jerry Johnson of Brook passed away on Friday, February 21st. Visitation will be Friday from 3 until 7 p.m. Central Time at the Brook United Methodist Church. Funeral services for Jerry Johnson will be held on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at the church. Cremation rites will follow. Memorial donations in Jerry's name may be made to the Brook United Methodist Church. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 77-year-old Pat Clapp of Maderaeville passed away on Friday, February 21st. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory in Winnemac. Visitation will be from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday at Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Maderaeville. Funeral services for Pat Clapp will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday at the funeral home. Memorial contributions may be made to West Central Athletic Boosters. Online tributes may be offered at fraynmortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Quarry Albright Chapel, Madeireville. 90-year-old Celia May Hiddle of Wheatfield passed away on February 20th. Friends may call from 2 until 6 p.m. on Sunday, March 2nd at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield. Services for Celia May Hiddle will take place at Boersma Funeral Home 11 a.m. on Monday, March 3rd. Pastor Dave Patterson officiating. Interment at Wheatfield Cemetery, Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Teft United Methodist Church. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 20% chance of showers after 9 a.m. Patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful out there. Mostly cloudy and windy with wind gusts as powerful as 35 miles per hour and a high near 50. Tonight, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 30. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with gusts as high as 45 miles per hour and a high near 60. Friday night, a slight chance of sprinkles between 9 p.m. and midnight. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 27. Saturday, partly sunny and breezy. Bundle up as it is colder today with a high near 32. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 19.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Thursday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. No area boys high school basketball programs on the court Wednesday, yet the schedule does have a few matchups for Thursday, including Tri-County and North Newton. North White tips off at home with Faith Christian, and DeMont Christian hosts Winnemac. Local girls high school swimming news recently, Rensselaer Central taking numerous Hoosier Conference honorable mentions, achieving the honorable mentions, Braylon Jones in the 200 and 500 freestyle, Aubrey Gillot in the 200 individual medley and 100-meter breaststroke, Maddie Kosiba named honorable mention for the 50-meter freestyle, likewise Audrey Korniak in the 100-meter butterfly, and Katie Castle in the 100-meter backstroke. Trinity Oliver named conference honorable mention in diving. The Bombers also receiving team conference honorable mentions with Gillot, Kordiak, Kosiba, and Castle for the 200 medley relay. Castle and Jones joins Anna Parrish and Chloe Jordan as honorable mention for the 200 freestyle relay, and the Bombers picking up yet another honorable mention, the 400 freestyle relay, anchored by the team of Kosiba, Korniak, Jones, and Gillot. Wednesday's action in men's college basketball, Indiana, a home winner 83-78 over Penn State. Notre Dame falls on the road 83-68 to 13th ranked Clemson. Host Valparaiso goes down to Bradley 76-65. Butler loses at home to number 7 St. John's 76-70. Women's college basketball on Thursday, it took overtime for Ball State to edge out host Central Michigan, a 60-58 final. Lady Cardinals outscoring Central Michigan 11-9 in OT. Also a tight one for Butler, but they go down at the buzzer, defeated at Villanova 56-54 with the game-winning tip-in at the buzzer, Villanova junior guard Ryan Allen. Thursday features a thick slate of women's college basketball. Purdue visits Penn State. Indiana entertains 19th ranked Maryland. A good one out of the ACC. 3rd ranked Notre Dame's at home with 24th ranked Florida State. Valparaiso heads off to Bradley. Indiana State's on the road against Drake. At home, it's Illinois State matching up with Illinois Chicago. Wednesday's NBA, James Harden leading the charge for the Los Angeles Clippers, helping knock off the host Bulls 122-117. Harden totaled a game-high 30 points. He went 7 of 14 from beyond the arc. Bulls with 21 points each from the big guys, Zach Collins and Josh Giddey, both with double-doubles. Collins 17 rebounds, Giddey with 12 assists. Pacers also at home and in the win column, 111-91 over the Toronto Raptors. Strong showing for Tyrese Halliburton, leading the Pacers with a game-high 33 points, mixed in with a double-double, 11 assists. MLB spring training on Wednesday. Cactus League play in Arizona. Cubs tie with the San Francisco Giants 4-4 in Scottsdale. White Sox lose in Glendale 3-1 to the San Diego Padres. It's the Cubs and Angels on Thursday in Mesa, while the White Sox stay in Glendale getting the Cleveland Guardians. NHL middle game of 3 for the Blackhawks in their road trip. On Thursday, they'll match up with the Vegas Golden Knights. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Van Til. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on Tide Liquid 84-ounce or Pods 25 to 42 count. On sale this week at Stragan Van Til. 219-866-4104. Let us know the price on the Tide Liquid 84-ounce or Pods 25 to 42 count. On sale this week at Stragan Van Til. You'll be entered in for a chance to win a $50 gift card from Stragan Van Til and Touhyville. 219-866-4104.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-550-8841. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-550-8841. That's 800-550-8841. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
All right, Carla got in to let me know that Tide Liquid 84-ounce or the Pods 25 to 42 count are on sale this week for $9.97 each when you use your digital rewards account at Stragan Van Til. You know, you can use your digital rewards account and go in there and do your online shopping. They do the shopping for you, and then you just go and pick it up, or you can set it up for delivery to your home or business. Just use StraganVanTil.com. You still get the in-store sale prices. You get online coupons. You can use those. Reward points. Stragan Van Til. Life made simple. Food made easy. Visit StraganVanTil.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there. Comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We're going to draw the winner tomorrow morning right here in Touhyville. Good luck.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Kentland to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
This Saturday, American Legion Post 29 in Rensselaer invites you to join them for their monthly steak fry from 5 until 7:30. They'll be serving up perfectly cooked New York strip steak served with your choice of potato, house salad, and garlic toast, all for just $22. Open to the public and kid-friendly. Bring the whole family and support your local veterans at American Legion Post 29 in Rensselaer. Or call ahead 219-866-7003 and order yours.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Guess what time it is?
Well, what time is it?
It's time to get some. Get some.
Some what?
Some what?
Get some coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a great idea.
And then
We can start.
go to the show.
Welcome to Touhyville. We're glad to be hanging out with you guys. Thank you guys so much for making us a part of your day. Portions of which are brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales in Rensselaer, 1105 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer. Like them on Facebook. Check out their website, edwhiteautosales.com. They offer service on your vehicle, whether it be oil changes, brakes, tires, what you're looking for, some kind of mechanical thing going on. They'll be glad to help you out. Also want to mention our friends over at Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Head over there for movies Wednesday through the weekend. Thursday means new movies out. The plan as of right now is for me to get out early enough to go to 2:15 movie tomorrow.
Okay.
That's my plan. We'll see if that works. That is my plan as of right now.
I need all the Touhyville residents that see Steve out and about.
I'm just saying it's just a matter of just getting up and doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So because that's not anything you have any desire to see. You're not really into the Marvel superhero movies or anything.
No.
But I got to see it on a big screen. Out this week, you got The Last Breath, last week's #1 movie, Monkey. Then you got Unbreakable Boy, Paddington in Peru, Dogman, and then, as I mentioned, Captain America: Brave New World. So looking forward to seeing that this weekend at the Fountain Stone Theater. You can get your tickets right there on the website. That's what I should do. Buy the tickets. Then I'm forced to go.
Right, or it's a waste.
Right, then I've wasted. So
Mhm.
Christine says, good morning. It's really foggy. Sorry, I mentioned that before. Tim says, good day to you both. Good day, Tim. Tip my hat to Tim. Julie says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Thank you, Steve, for delivering my shirt. You're welcome. I sometimes I work as a delivery man in my off time. It's my side hustle. No, just sometimes when there's a shirt and it's so close by, I'm like, oh, I'll just drop it by. So, so if you win something from us and you see a weird guy walking up to your front porch, don't be nervous and don't come out with a pistol or anything. Just drop it off a shirt,
Well, it was so weird.
I do worry about that sometimes. Like if I don't say, hey, I'm coming with the shirt, that, somebody might be nervous. Because you and I, we see someone coming up, we're like, who's this? What do you got going there?
Right. All our cameras catch you. But I got to tell you, the other day, what you call it?
Yeah. And
I don't want to say who it was.
No, but somebody trying to sell internet going door to door.
Door to door with no T-shirt identifying him as that company's spokesperson. And I'm like,
yes,
dude, you're going to get yourself killed because I'm not opening the door and I'll answer through the Ring doorbell, but we got you on camera, and I don't know that that's legal.
It is.
It is. Okay.
So
did you look?
The police department put out a thing saying, hey, we're aware that this company is out doing door to door, for internet.
Just do us all a favor and pay for advertising like the rest of the
people.
For
goodness sakes.
Or go away. Because
get on the radio.
Yeah.
Get on the radio.
Yeah.
So
I just thought, who's gonna think door to door
in this day and age, who's going door to door, like asking about your internet, like and then asking me who I'm with? None of your business. That's who I'm with.
That's who I'm with.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm with
the people
I was watching TV in here. What are you bugging me for?
Right. Yeah.
It was I think it was Saturday.
It was Saturday on top of it. And I
got
gotta tell
television.
You, I'm wondering if that actually has a negative effect. Meaning if we were contemplating
it does
people,
on me.
It does on me too.
Yeah.
But I can be nasty that way.
So
like in my head, I just go, there's not a chance now.
Yeah. Yeah. It does on me. It's listen, I don't want people that I like stopping by unannounced, let alone people trying to sell me stuff.
Right.
Like I am not a dropper buyer, by the way. So that's not for me. I don't want to be surprised by company. When I'm having company, I'm prepared.
Yes.
And I'm in and I can have a good time and we can all hang out and do our thing. But I don't like surprises. I don't listen. You guys have heard Cheryl on the show. Okay. I don't even like when delivery people come to our house because I know it's just bad. It's just bad news all around. So
yeah, and then you give them the shakedown.
What do you got there?
What you got there? What you buy now?
What do you got? Sir, I just deliver these.
Right. How's Cheryl doing?
Will you sign for this? No, I won't sign for it. Take it back. No. What is this? Dude, what do we got? Another 16 pounds of candles? Is that what you're delivering?
Whatever.
What is this? So we like to use our smart things, the Echo, Alexa. We use it all the time in our house. Apparently, Alexa is about to get a whole lot smarter.
Oh.
So Amazon announced.
Creepy smarter.
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is creepy smart because it says Alexa will now say, "Hi, what are you wearing?" Just kidding. I can see you. No.
No.
No. Amazon announced they're rolling out.
Ew.
They're rolling out a new version called Alexa Plus to a handful of users in March. Then everyone else over the next few months. It's supposed to be more like an actual assistant. They say she can do things like make dinner reservations, order groceries, book an Uber, text people, purchase stuff on Amazon. Ours already can do that. Like,
yeah, they drop everything and then they just go, "Do you want to buy it now?"
Do you want to buy it right now? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Snag concert tickets when they hit Ticketmaster. She can also browse the internet and complete tasks. One example they gave was getting an appliance fixed. She can find a repair place, set up an appointment, and add it to your calendar all on her own.
Ooh, do you think we could find the grandfather clock fixer?
Probably.
Because I've only left or attempted to call the place in Crown Point.
Yeah. Lots
25 times.
Yeah. She also remembers things like you could tell her your family is coming over for dinner and she might say, "Don't forget, your nephew is gluten-free." Okay. Listen, I don't need another wife in my house. Okay. I don't need
You don't even have a wife in your house.
You know what I mean.
I'm kidding.
You don't.
Right. You can't even tolerate one, let alone.
I don't need Alexa telling me what I'm doing wrong or what I forgot. You know? Yeah. Stephen, don't forget, Cheryl asked you to take out the garbage before you went to bed. Like, although maybe I do need that.
I don't need you. Right.
Wait a minute. Maybe I do need that after driving a block away from home and having to drive back this morning for my creamer after not having it yesterday for the show. So maybe I do need someone reminding me every day about all the things that I need reminding of. She's proactive in other ways too, like telling you to leave early because traffic is bad. I don't know. I mean, it's creepy, but it's kind of cool. Like, you know, if I said, "Good morning, Alexa," and it says, "By the way, it's really foggy out, so you may have to take more time to get to work this morning." That's kind of helpful. Although at some point, they're not going to need us. So I want us to have something. Of course, you do know when you wake up in the morning, you can just say, Alexa, play WLQI 977, and it'll pop right up. You'll be listening. So Amazon says it feels less like interacting with tech and more like engaging with an insightful friend.
Okay, oh, could you just knock that out of the press release? Because that's what creeps me out. I'm not looking for. Okay, weirdos.
Hello, Cheryl. That outfit looks quite good on you today.
No.
Don't forget your pink glasses with your shirt.
Right.
Cheryl, do you know that Steve had 3 beers last night before he went to bed?
Yeah.
I counted how many times he went to the garage. You may want to have a chat with him.
Yeah, I'm not looking for
Scary robot assistant in our house.
Didn't we see something too about AI now, like dating your AI?
Oh,
like
yeah.
There's going to be like AI personalities and you date them, or you can even.
Sure. Well, because ChatGPT like knows all the things about you and can it learns you.
Yeah, pass.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the last episode of Accused. We loved watching Accused, and then I guess they invited a robot into their marriage, and he fell in love with the robot. That was like, I just looked at you and I went, "That was weird.
That was too weird."
And if that's coming down the pike, I'm leaving. I need to live somewhere where they're.
You need to stay, and we'll keep the robots out.
Steve's like, no.
Other way
You
around.
stay,
yeah.
right.
We'll keep the robots
it leaves,
out. Yeah.
Right.
Listen, I'm okay with flipping a switch on the lights. We can get all of it out of the house. I'll be all right. Basically, it means everyone is about to get their own virtual assistant that can do a lot more than just turn the lights on and off. Prime members will get it for free. People with the newer Echo Show devices will get it first, which is Amazon's smart speaker. It has to be an Echo Show 8, 10, 15, or 21.
We have an 8 and a 10.
And a 10, yeah. So, and the 8 is the one I'm going to set up here.
Yeah.
So that means we'll have an assistant here.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, the 10 I love.
Yeah.
The kids loved it too.
Mm-hmm.
They want to get one.
Yeah.
Just because when you're cooking and all that, it's got it follows your voice with the screen. So like if you go to chop over here or whatever, it goes with you. Puts the screen. Yeah.
The only thing is that we found it impossible to turn the ads off.
Yeah, and I'm not digging that at all.
Yep. So Jordan says you said yesterday you'd pick a personal assistant. So there you go. Now you got one virtually. Yep. So very nice. Yeah. So I don't know. I like the helpfulness of it, but there is some invasiveness about it. Like I said, every time I walk in the kitchen, it's showing me things that it thinks I might want to buy. Like I just want my pictures. Just show me my pictures. I don't need to
I
already subscribe to Prime. That should get me off of your ads, in my opinion.
Right.
In my opinion. So anyway, let's take a break. And then when we come back, we'll let's dive into the poll question and look at some of the answers that we're getting on some of these some fun things. So things that you liked as a kid that you still like now. So we'll dive into that in just a little bit. Stick around.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 20% chance of showers after 9 a.m. Patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful out there. Mostly cloudy and windy with wind gusts as powerful as 35 miles per hour and a high near 50. Tonight, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 30. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with gusts as high as 45 miles per hour and a high near 60. Friday night, a slight chance of sprinkles between 9 p.m. and midnight. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 27. Saturday, partly sunny and breezy. Bundle up as it is colder today with a high near 32. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 19.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary. Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Virk's Fine Jewelry.
At Vierks, we have the area's largest and finest selection, featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes, and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's, from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Vierks has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Vierks help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Vierks Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Just ahead of today's game between the Big Box Store and Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer. Tom, on paper, it looks like it's going to be a great matchup.
Thanks, Bill. You're right. This matchup between the Big Box Store and Kim's Hardware and Lumber should be one for the ages. The box store on paper might appeal to some, but Kim's Hardware and Lumber comes into this contest led by the wily veteran Fred Kim. He's been leading Kim since 1987, and he's pretty much seen it all. This Kim's roster is packed with proven winners like Paint from Richards Paint. They might be a small regional Florida company, but they're keeping your money in the U.S. and you're getting a signature paint for a signature look. Plus, Kim's has everything you need to get your home looking the way you want it and to keep it that way. With great plumbing and electrical departments, as Fred Kim told me a little bit ago, they've got you covered from the roof to the basement. So let's head back to the studio.
Thanks, Tom. This matchup will be one for the ages and should be legendary.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them. And that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
What day is this?
Thursday. Just remember Thursday. Thursday. Can you remember Thursday?
That's some kind of national holiday.
It's just Thursday.
It's just a regular Thursday.
We can spin it and make it into a positive.
How do we put a positive spin on this?
One day closer to death.
Nope, that's wrong.
Nope, negative. Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, that's better.
You know what happens here on Friday?
Just get through today.
Will do.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Portions of the show each and every day brought to us by Cripsy Head Start. Open 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday. Okay. For kids ages 3 to 5, you can sign them up year-round. Enrollment is open year-round for kids ages 3 to 5 in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. Find out more at KIRPC.net or KIRPC Head Start on Facebook. Also, want to mention our friends over at Vierk's Fine Jewelry. Experts in jewelry repair, design, and manufacturing, in-house goldsmithing, quality service, and efficient turnaround times. Experience the excellence at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Vierks.com. Our poll question today on Retro Day, National Retro Day, also a Throwback Thursday, asking you, what is something you liked as a kid and still like now? One thing I thought of for me, sugary cereals. I still like my kid cereals.
Mm-hmm. What was your
Cocoa
favorite?
Pebbles.
Did you like Captain Crunch?
Captain Crunch it's got to be with the Crunch Berries.
Yeah.
Not just the yellow, things that cut your mouth open. If I'm going to rip my mouth open, I want it to be all of them.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because your ridiculously awful pickleballs have the same texture as Crunch Berries, but then they've got a terrible taste.
I like them.
So they're scary bad. So bad. All right. So let's take a look at what some of the folks have said. Steve says the Andy Griffith Show. That's still likes it after all these years.
Mm-hmm.
Ron says penny candy that costs a penny. This is our friend Ron Jackson. Ron, are you being funny? There's no penny candy. There's no candy that costs a penny anymore. There's no more penny candy.
But it's called penny candy still. Like
is it?
Yeah.
Like what?
I mean, like just when you go into those old time stores like Galena, I always think about that candy store there.
But I don't think they have anything that costs a penny anymore.
No.
So we had a little store in our neighborhood called Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a little convenience store. Oh, I don't know. Maybe a little bit bigger than the studio, maybe twice the size of the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Had 2 aisles.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what it reminded me of? Kind of the country store in Wheatfield. Kind of reminds me of that. Maybe even smaller, though. Had a deli. Had the best sub sandwiches ever.
Oh, like you love a good sub sandwich.
So good. The closest is a place in my parents' neighborhood now, Anthony's. And I get an Italian sub when I go up there. But I don't know what it is about the way they do it. It's the oil and vinegar. It's the meats. It's everything. Mm-hmm. We used to get them, and my parents would order them. They'd call in, and I would ride my bike over there. It was about 4 blocks away. And I'd ride back, the bag of sandwiches on my bike handles. We would go there. We'd be out and about, having fun, playing. The nicest people in the world owned it and ran it.
Family
didn't mind kids coming in there all the time, and they'd help us try to figure out. We'd have our quarters and our pennies and our nickels and
how much they need, how much more you need. Okay.
All right, if you want, you can get 3 more Swedish Fish, or you can get the wax pretend Coke bottle with a half of an ounce of juice in it.
Yep.
Yeah, they had all the different things that and we'd get pop or we'd get juice or and. Yeah, that was our little store. It's called Midwest. And that's penny candy to me is Swedish Fish. That's what I think of when I think of penny candy is Swedish Fish.
Yeah.
So, excuse me. Angie says, I always look forward to watching the old TV shows I liked growing up, especially the Saturday morning cartoons that we had back in the 80s. Yeah, I mean, I remember Saturday morning, I'd get up. If I got up extra early, the old black and white Superman was on, and I'd watch that, and then we'd watch cartoons. She says, yes, I still love watching the reruns on TV. Oh, and also old 80s hair metal. I still love listening to that music.
Now
Me too.
Now you know Saturday morning cartoons for Jewish people. I'm in synagogue. It's literally considered uvda dechol, meaning like work of the normal week.
Mhm.
So you can't do that on the Sabbath. So I did not ever watch Saturday morning cartoons.
So now wait, turning on the TV is work of the normal. Like, so you can't turn the TV on, right?
You can't turn the TV on because it's igniting fire.
Right.
So it's literally like a malacha, like it's literally work. Like it's considered no. But the actual watching cartoons is not in the spirit of separation of a holy day from the Shabbat is a holy day and regular weekday stuff. So
But we didn't have the cartoons Monday through Friday.
But you had watching TV. It didn't have to be.
But not special Saturday morning cartoons.
I know. So
Jews hate cartoons.
They don't. No, but we didn't. We were in a synagogue from 8 a.m. till noon.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'd walk home because you can't drive.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'd have lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And then we would either sing or play with friends or read books or take a nap or.
Yeah. And you had to wait till sundown, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before you could do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But we go back to synagogue for the evening prayers, and then
and then for lunch, all the food's got to be prepared the day before, right? It's got to be all
correct.
ready.
You can. We had it was called a blech, which is funny as the name, but it was a piece of metal that went on top of the stove that would keep things warm. So we would have like things on low, so we could like reheat our stuff, but you couldn't, or you could keep your oven on for 24 hours.
Wait. Time out. You put stuff on low. So you have to leave the fire going the whole time from Friday night, even when you're at church?
Correct.
Well, yeah, forget it.
Yeah.
That's how your house catches on fire.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like crock pots. No. See?
Well, the crock pot would be another option. You could
That's why I can't be Jewish. I'm too afraid my house will burn down.
Yeah.
That's the rules. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Joe says 70s and 80s music. Something he liked as a kid still likes now.
Yes.
Edward says just about everything from the 80s, LMAO. Seriously, who has a DeLorean? It all seemed better back then. Music, movies, TV, food, actual human interaction without social media. Hey, Edward, that's how we're talking right now, though.
Mm-hmm.
See, there is some good to social media.
Yeah.
We're all hanging out here on social media. So it's okay in some respects, but I get what you're saying. That's there's so many things that I like now from when I was a kid. I mean, just there's so many cool things that George says, can you turn the TV on the day before? LOL. You said you did during the Bulls championships, right?
We did.
You left it on over the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's see. Christine says headbands for my hair. I've worn them since I was 5 years old.
Oh,
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
She says I love Barbie dolls too. I have to look at them when I go to Walmart. Larry says John Deere toys. I have quite a collection. Richie says Hot Wheels cars.
Oh yeah.
Bands, cotton candy. Jacqueline says I love my big wheel and wish I still had one.
Oh yeah.
Jacqueline, but how would we get into it now? Like we would, Trina says bands from when she was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
What bands? That's what I want to know, Trina. Like when you say bands, what bands did you like as a kid that you still like now? Like for me, it's Motley Crue. A lot of the hair bands. Like I'll still when I turn on the queue, like if I hear Motley Crue, Poison, I like a lot of the hair bands. Winger, White Lion.
I don't like any of that.
I know. Warrant, all that stuff. Like
I like the Blow Monkeys.
Yeah. Okay. There was one you just heard the other day.
Dig in your scene.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But I like all the 80s, like just
music.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of that. But like as far as stuff, like I'm trying to think if there's anything that I owned when I was a kid where now as an adult I've gone back to get. And the only thing I can think of is one of the Batman figures that I have was the same company, everything. It's called like Mello or something with an L, with an M rather. But it's a Batman figure I had as a kid. It's the same Batman figure. Wow. It's one of the few that I still have in the case. Like I don't have a lot of them that I keep in the plastic. That's just one that I do.
Okay, are you saying that you've had that since you were a kid,
no,
or it is the same company?
It's the same company and everything. The first time I saw that they were still making them or remaking them was at the comic book store in Joliet that we used to go to, where we'd see the guys at Comic-Con every year.
In Plainfield.
In Plainfield, yes. Yep. Yeah. Yep. So we walked in and I saw it on the wall and I went, I got to have this. Like that was, There's a few Batman toys that when I see them, I go, yep, got to have that now.
You need to stop back there when we go to Mojo's next.
Mm-hmm. That's when we used to stop, whenever we'd go there to Mojo's. Yeah. Noreen says, have a great day. You too, Noreen. Thank you so much for hanging out this morning. So, so many cool things that folks are saying that they have. So head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page. Like us, of course. We'd like to be liked. And then tell us things that you liked as a kid that you still like now. So, all right. This is a little weird. There is a funeral home in China that apparently serves dishes to those that are mourning. Like they have food. Okay. Apparently someone posted the food on social media and it went viral. And now everybody wants to go there to eat. Foodies in China have been reportedly flocking to an unlikely destination, a funeral home, after a noodle dish served at its canteen went viral on social media. The dish found at the Erlong Funeral Home, they catered to the funeral home's customers, but as word began to spread about the noodles, hordes of diners, some posing as mourners,
oh my God,
began showing up to try the food. This actually happened recently at a funeral home. They had the pork chops from the Jasper County Fair pork dinner, and Cheryl showed up and she was like, "No, I think I'm related to somehow."
You know, now that you put it that way, I don't think it's so weird.
See,
I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. It's in March. Mm-hmm. I've got it on my calendar ever since they told me.
That is hilarious. Yes,
that pork chop was so good. Mm-hmm. I have dreamt about it since.
It's so funny. The funeral home offers various types of noodles, including dishes for breakfast and supper hours.
It's so interesting because I don't think of a noodle dish but you don't think of a pork chopping like so.
But you love the noodles at like hibachi.
It's true.
Yeah. The most popular type is reportedly the noodles topped with minced pork and peanuts. One worker told the local news they only served customers who come to the funeral home to handle matters. So it's not
a restaurant,
like a regular restaurant. Although it does bring up an idea.
Introducing the ultimate funeral noodle experience at Rest in Feast. We understand that saying goodbye is never easy.
But slurping up a bowl of our now famous funeral noodles sure is.
Yes, our noodles are so good. They're to die for. At Rest in Feast, we put the fun in funeral and the die in dining. Come for the flavor. Stay for the, respectful atmosphere. Rest in Feast, the only place where you can mourn and dine at the same time.
Oh my gosh, was that funny?
Rest in Feast. There you go.
I love that these noodles are to die for.
Oh my. Yeah, I thought that was fun. Also in China, by the way, a woman subjected her fiance to simulated childbirth pain using electric shocks to his stomach. Okay, fellas.
Yeah, if you needed warning signs, that's about it, kids.
I understand. Women go through the pain of childbirth and we love them for it and we appreciate it.
Right.
And
we get them push gifts.
Like a push-up?
No, push gift. I know. I'd have to introduce you to jewelry as a gift, but a push gift.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, poor Cheryl. Are you wearing
Steve,
your ring? Are you
one
wearing
of our
your Amore
largest
ring?
clients, Verix.
Are you wearing your Amore
Verix?
ring? Amore.
I am.
See? Amore. I always get you Amore. Like when we're eating, I say, Cheryl, would you like Amore? I'll go get you another plate. Would you like Amore?
Would you like
Because
some
I'm getting
more?
myself Amore. No, but let me just say, once and for all, ladies, as men, we grasp, at least most men should at this point, the pain you go through in childbirth. Like, it's one of the most excruciating things you can go through.
Well, you don't grasp it, but you understand that it's something
we sympathize,
very,
is that, or empathize. I don't know which one it is when you can't really experience it, but one of those two things. We understand.
Yes.
So you don't have to put us through the same pain.
Right. I agree with that. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand what it feels like to get kicked in the nuts, but I don't need somebody to like, I don't understand. Like, if you said in order to marry
Did anyone
me,
else
you
think
need to understand.
that was coming? I had no idea that was coming. That was.
But if I want to marry you, I don't need to understand what it felt like to get kicked in the nuts.
No, I got it. I got it the first time. Okay.
It's going down the tuber.
Why is that so funny? I don't. It
No,
just is.
It's just a phrase I was not expecting at 7:50 in the morning. That's all. It's just the phrase to us fellows,
When
gives
someone
us,
wants that to be like, oh no, you need to know this.
Yes.
I watched you pass a kidney stone. It's the first time I've ever seen you cry. And I want to know watching you in that much pain literally made me sick. I was in full-on panic in the emergency room.
Well,
and I don't need to experience that in order to feel your pain. It was awful.
Right. And from what I've been told, now I don't know, I've been told this by doctors that that's as close as a man can get to female pain.
Correct.
So that said, anyone that you're about to marry,
right,
have married, and wants to cause you pain, red flag all over the place.
Run like hell.
I
run. Don't walk. Don't reconsider. Don't think that's empathy.
Right.
I had cancer. You did not. I pray that you never, ever, ever know from chemo, from radiation, from nausea.
You don't ever want your partner in pain.
Yeah. And why? So that you can, there's no point. And you were in pain watching me, or going through that was your own pain, like not being able to be in control of that whole thing other than to root me on.
And you're about to give birth. Trust me, we're going to have pain for the next 20 to 30 years. Don't worry.
Right. Well, on top of it, that pain also breeds something that you can never understand, which is like when they lift on your last push, which felt like the last 280 pushes, you feel like all your internal organs are falling out your body, and up comes a living thing that's still connected to you by a cord and is plopped onto your chest.
Right.
Like, you're never going to understand the breastfeeding thing. You're never going to understand a lot of things. That bond.
Right.
That feeling of, oh my gosh, through all that pain, God loved me enough to give me this gift that's still connected to me, that like, so there's a lot of things that come with it beyond just the pain that you're not really going to fully grasp. Growing, I don't want to say fatter, bigger and bigger and bigger, and being so worried that any little thing you do can risk that. Like,
this is life. We all have our things that we experience. And there's no reason.
There's no reason to like
just because you have something to purposely cause pain for your partner is just get away.
Stupid.
So apparently this was supposed to be some kind of pre-marriage test, which I guess is normal in China, like to test someone in various ways.
But test them for what? Like so that they should like I don't understand.
I don't understand it either. It makes zero sense, and it caused so much problems to this guy's stomach. He needed emergency surgery because of these electric shocks. Now, they're showing a picture. This must not be that uncommon of a thing because it's a machine, like with a picture of mom and baby on it. It's pink. It's got like a dial, and it's got wires coming out of it going to this guy's stomach. Yeah.
Yeah, pass.
No. You know what? Here's the shock. I'm leaving. Is that shocking?
Well, and there's all sorts of chemical stuff going on at the time, endorphins and releases of stuff and coping things like, that are not in that man's body to just zap him with that kind of.
No, you're just shocking him for shock's sake. You're just causing pain. Just to be in pain. No, thank you.
That's not. I don't get
no need for that at all. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, this will be fun. Biggest flops that were hyped as the next big thing.
Oh, I want these. Yeah.
This will be a lot of fun. Good. Yep. So stick around.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Glotzba Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glotzba, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzba Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbapharmacy.com. Glotzba Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Attention! If you owe money to the IRS, this is an urgent message. The IRS is cracking down by sending out collection letters, garnishing paychecks, seizing bank accounts, and putting liens on homes and businesses. They call it enforced compliance, and you better watch out because penalties and interest on unpaid taxes compound daily, making it even harder to get out of debt. Don't let tax debt destroy your life. You need to call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. They're experts in taxpayer assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, Optima's resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Let them fight on your behalf, helping to put your tax problems to rest. Call the tax professionals at Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group. And I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free information kit. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7 The Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
The Indiana State Police reported a two-vehicle crash on US 31 just south of Rochester Tuesday night that killed 55-year-old Tina Atkins of Peru. In a press release from state law enforcement, they said that their investigation showed that for an unknown reason, Atkins' vehicle was stopped in the southbound passing lane of the four-lane highway when it was struck by a vehicle driven by 25-year-old Cameron Green of Coldwater, Michigan. State police said that they found Atkins unconscious and unresponsive, and she was pronounced dead at the scene. Green was taken to an area hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The Pulaski County Commissioners discussed a referral made to them about a certain type of technology relating to renewable energy. President of the Commissioners, Don Street, has more information.
Also, the Pulaski County Advisory Plan Commission recommended an 18-month moratorium on battery storage. That was voted down, or not to proceed with a moratorium at this time. Don Street and Mike McClure voting to deny the moratorium, and Jennifer Knievel voting to proceed with the moratorium.
Battery storage allows for renewables to be captured and then released when needed. In late January, Governor Braun issued an executive order stating Hoosier law enforcement agencies should cooperate fully with the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. We asked Sergeant Glenn Fifield, Public Information Officer at the Lowell Post for the Indiana State Police, for his comments. And he said for the state police, it's business as usual.
The Indiana State Police will continue to work with its local, county, and federal law enforcement partners in addressing criminal activity with the goal of providing safety for all Hoosiers and those who visit our state. We will coordinate resources and information through the Indiana Intelligence Fusion Center in accordance with Governor Braun's executive order.
Food Finders will have a mobile pantry stop in Monticello on Friday when they will be at the Faith Covenant Fellowship at 1010 West Washington Street. This is on the city's far west side, north of US 24. The event will begin at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, but please do not arrive prior to 10:30 and remain in your vehicle at all times. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
76-year-old Sandra Alley of Rensselaer passed away on February 20th. Friends may call from 10 until 11 a.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Graveside services for Sandra Alley will be held at Weston Cemetery, Rensselaer, 11:30 a.m. this morning. Andy Boersma officiating. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 66-year-old Darrell Benning of Indianapolis, originally from Francisville, passed away on February 19th. Visitation will be from 4 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time today at Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville, and 1 hour prior to services at the funeral home. Those funeral services for Darrell Benning will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday. Burial will take place at Roseland Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to Air Charity Network. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville. 77-year-old Jerry Johnson of Brook passed away on Friday, February 21st. Visitation will be Friday from 3 until 7 p.m. Central Time at the Brook United Methodist Church. Funeral services for Jerry Johnson will be held on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at the church. Cremation rites will follow. Memorial donations in Jerry's name may be made to the Brook United Methodist Church. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 77-year-old Pat Clapp of Maderyville passed away on Friday, February 21st. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory in Winnemac. Visitation will be from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday at Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Maderyville. Funeral services for Pat Clapp will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday at the funeral home. Memorial contributions may be made to West Central Athletic Boosters. Online tributes may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Maderyville. 90-year-old Celia May Hiddle of Wheatfield passed away on February 20th. Friends may call from 2 until 6 p.m. on Sunday, March 2nd at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield. Services for Celia May Hiddle will take place at Boersma Funeral Home 11 a.m. on Monday, March 3rd. Pastor Dave Patterson officiating. Interment at Wheatfield Cemetery, Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Teft United Methodist Church. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 20% chance of showers after 9 a.m. Patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful out there. Mostly cloudy and windy with wind gusts as powerful as 35 miles per hour and a high near 50. Tonight, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 30. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with gusts as high as 45 miles per hour and a high near 60. Friday night, a slight chance of sprinkles between 9 p.m. and midnight. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 27. Saturday, partly sunny and breezy. Bundle up as it is colder today with a high near 32. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 19.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center. Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Yeah, you guys are not going to believe what happened.
What happened? What happened?
I woke up this morning.
And?
It's Thursday.
Today is Thursday. Well, so far that is very believable.
Who do you have?
Well, I brought you the greatest gift of all.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Loud early morning.
Early morning entertainment.
Well, in that case,
Entertain me.
it's showtime. Are you not entertained? Good morning. Welcome into the 8 o'clock hour Central Time here in Touhyville. We appreciate you guys hanging out, having some fun with us, portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at the Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's in Remington, DeMott, Rensselaer, two great locations, one on 114 right at 65 and one on College Avenue right by Strag and Mantell. Also, I want to mention our friends over in Hebron right off the expressway as well. So lots of great ways that if you're traveling at 65, hop off, get your McMuffin.
Avoid the egg fees.
That's right. No egg surcharges at McDonald's. Exciting stuff there. And, of course, this Sunday, Egg McMuffin Day. Mm-hmm. So Egg McMuffins and sausage McMuffins with egg, just $1. So
yum.
I believe that will be our breakfast on Sunday. Just taking a guess.
I would love to know how many they've sold.
Yeah. Just saying. Probably probably going to be our breakfast this Sunday. Sounds like a fun thing to do. So, all right. Head over to the Touhyville Show Facebook page. Like us. We like to be liked. If you're on YouTube with us, we appreciate if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like the video, of course. And there's a little bell where you get notifications. It'll tell you every time we drop a video or we go live or anything like that. Facebook, do us a favor, like the video or share it on your page. You can do that as well. So there's lots of different ways that you can help us in that way because it gets more people to see it. So
yeah,
I was watching a thing the other day about it was just an interview with a guy who's been in radio almost as long as I have. And he was talking about he actually grew up in radio. His parents owned 3 radio stations when they were when he was a kid, and learned the business and grew, and then ended up leaving and going to work for another group of radio stations somewhere else, and then came back to help run the family business, and was talking about how they had great numbers on social media because they started before all the algorithms started to happen. It used to be if you had 5,000 people following you, and you posted something on your page, all 5,000 got to see it.
Right.
It doesn't work that way anymore.
Yeah.
Facebook wants you to buy and boost and spend more, so they don't show it to everybody that likes you.
I wish, because I don't even know how they figure it out, but there's people I don't even see anymore. Like, I don't,
Well, that's just our personal friends. I'm talking about the business page. Like, you've said, like, people have said they like the page. They want to know more. Right. And I still can't reach them.
Right.
So one way to make that happen is the more a post is liked, the more comments, it goes into more people because they think, oh, people are interested in this. Let's show it to more of the followers. So it does help everybody out in Touhyville. The more you like and share the post. So anyway, I thought this would be fun. Found this on one of the 625,615 different websites that I go to every day just to find fun stuff for us to talk about. This one, it's French. It's called BuzzFeed. What is the biggest flop that was hyped as the next big thing? We talked earlier about new, smarter technology coming to Alexa.
Yeah.
Everybody's, not everybody, a lot of people are excited about AI. I am. I think there's a lot of great ways to use it. And
it's very scary, though.
If you're, it is in some ways.
Yeah.
But if you're absolutely refuse to learn about it or use it, that is how you're going to end up in trouble and could lose your job over it. Because it's just another piece of technology. It's somebody put it in a way I thought was really good. Have you ever worked for an old boss that refuses to use email, wants to do everything handwritten?
Yeah.
And this was the 2000s. And eventually you're just like, no, you're just making it harder on everybody. So it's just going to be a piece of this and a tool to use.
Okay, so there was two of them that came to mind when you said it. So I don't know if they're on this list.
All right.
You keep the lists and we don't talk about them.
Right.
But I was like, all through the news, I was like, All right. So I thought of Theranos.
Oh, which was the blood
one drop of blood.
thing?
One drop of blood would then identify like all your ailments and stuff, and that's all it would take. So forget the giving of vials every 6 months or whatever it is.
Right.
You just, prick your little finger and then give it a drop and boom, boom. Okay. So that, and then she went to jail.
Right.
So that was the one with all the documentaries and then the movies about.
Yeah. So that was a lot of hype and made a lot of money and then flopped. So I get what you're saying.
I just felt like that seemingly, like I don't know anything about medicine, so I don't know, it seemed very cool, or the idea sounded really cool.
Yeah.
And then the only other one that I thought of was Dippin' Dots.
Oh, I didn't know that flopped.
It didn't really flop, but it was supposed to be the next cool ice cream thing. I don't know that it flopped because I still see it around, and stuff. And I still think it's cool. Like you could go to Strax and get those little shaker packs, like where you can have them. But I felt like that was going to be the next. Here's where I remember it from: the Kalahari. When we would go up to the Wisconsin Dells, it was all the rage right at the pool.
Sure.
It was supposed to be like not messy and the ice cream didn't melt and
Yeah. See, I was thinking more of things that were supposed to be a big deal and never really took off. First thing that popped into my head was like New Coke.
Okay, so maybe I misunderstood.
Overhyped. Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Overhyped.
It happened yesterday.
No.
It went on for 45 minutes.
No, we'll find out when we go for the list. But
right.
But I'm thinking of things that were super duper hyped.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, no, that didn't go anywhere.
Okay.
Like New Coke was the first thing that popped into my head. I don't know if it's on the list.
Okay.
So, and a lot of times when there's things like this, I don't look at the list because I like this as well. Sometimes it flops for us.
Okay.
When we go to a list, but I look at the title and go, this could be fun for us to look at.
So then last thing, and then we'll get to list. Those glasses where you're in a different world, like
like
Facebook,
virtual reality.
Well, I know that like took off some, but remember, wasn't Facebook had a whole universe or something where you had a
the
person,
metaverse,
and then you dated that person, and you had a house, and you decorated the house,
a
and
whole
you had to
fake
have
reality.
the whole
Yes,
big glasses around your head, and
that's more of what I'm thinking. Yes, metaverse was Mark Zuckerberg's thing was going to be it. This was going to be giant, and I'm like,
and
I didn't just The Sims, like
Also, and it was a little creepy because like you're now you're like. I'm married, but then I'm building my like guy I'm dating or something. I don't know.
And then they tried to create the Ashley Madison verse. And then that was really no, I'm kidding.
So I'm eager to hear what's on because maybe I didn't get it but
okay.
But I couldn't think of them I wonder psychologically why when they ask you a question and you're like, ooh, good one. Can't think of anything.
Yeah. One of them, Google Plus. This was supposed to be Google's answer to social media.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be, like Facebook, MySpace, all that stuff. Didn't really do anything.
No.
This one, we dove into this and thought it was going to be a thing, and then it just went away. 3D TVs.
Oh yeah.
We were all in.
We have one. We actually the one in my bedroom is a 3D TV.
Is it still the one from our bedroom?
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's the Panasonic, and we have the VR glasses, and
oh
we
my
have
gosh,
the fish tank movie that they gave you free when you bought it. And
remember, every movie that came out was 3D.
Yeah.
It was like, and I hated it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it gave me a headache every time.
Yeah. And I have vertigo, so I had to be real careful.
Yeah, did not like it at all.
Yeah.
3D TVs were all the rage.
I forgot about those.
Oh, I remember this one that came and went. Quibi. So it was a streaming channel. It was supposed to change streaming forever. They spent a ton on Super Bowl ads 1 year, and by the next Super Bowl, I think they were out of business. I don't even know if they still exist.
So
anymore.
what was the big deal?
I don't even know that I.
How do you spell it? Is it?
Oh, it was supposed to be like TikTok. Quibi was a short-form streaming service that offered bite-sized videos on mobile devices. Launched April 2020, shut down in December of 2020. So it was supposed to be TikTok. Wow, I didn't know that.
Well, what? How do you flop then?
Apparently people didn't gravitate to it.
Right.
I mean, when did TikTok really take off?
During, I would think, COVID, no?
Which would have been during this time. Quibi was an American short-form streaming platform, generated content for viewing on mobile devices, founded in Los Angeles in August of 2018 as New TV by Jeffrey Katzenberg. That's a big name. So the service raised $1.75 billion from investors. Wow!
And didn't last more than 9 months?
Launched in April of 2020, shut down in December of 2020.
Okay, I would love to know who gets the money back, and who someone made off like a bandit.
It's gone. Yeah. After falling short of its subscriber predictions in January 2021, Quibi's content library was sold to Roku for less than $100 million. So the platform's concept and failure inspired widespread mockery. So, yeah, I'm trying to think.
Okay,
what exactly what was the content that was on it? Like, why would someone buy the content? Because it's probably on all the other channels already. So,
oh, wait a minute though. Okay, because TikTok you don't have to pay for. This was you're saying it was a streaming TV service that you had to pay for, right? Subscribers.
Yeah, so maybe I'm not understanding it right. Maybe it's not TikTok, it's just short form, like it says, like short comedy series, short drama series. So I don't know how short they were. So weird.
Okay,
I don't really
so this
understand
says,
it. This is why it flopped, because nobody understands what it was.
Well, it says that it missed the mark on the ability for users to easily share content on social media, a feature that's deeply ingrained in TikTok's design, allowing users to quickly capture and share snippets of videos, which is a key factor in the spread of its popularity. Because I was like, okay, but you don't really, I guess you subscribe to TikTok, but for free. You're not paying
you're just
for
on
anything.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
So
all right. So
weird. So
Quibi.
so that
okay,
one
that missed it.
Yeah. The metaverse.
Oh,
just like you
okay.
said. Yeah.
Metaverse is the one with the glasses, right?
Yeah, with
okay.
the Facebook world.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this one didn't go. Microsoft's answer to the iPod, the Zune.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one didn't.
I wonder why.
My favorite story about Zune is from Simon Sinek. So he said he did a talk at Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
He said, and after the talk, they gave him a free Zune. This was years ago. He said about a month later, I did a talk at Apple, and I was in an Uber with a high-ranking person from Apple, and I was telling him the story. He goes, and I couldn't help but poke the bear a little bit. He goes, to be honest, they gave me a Zune, and I got to tell you, it's a lot better than the iPod.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy from Apple said, I have no doubt that it is, and didn't care. He said, because they're constantly trying to compete with us. We're competing with ourselves. So we'll keep making the iPod till it gets better, we're just going to keep looking at ours and make it better. He goes, all they're doing is trying to be better than us. And that's what Simon Sinek found at the two different conferences. At the Microsoft conference, all they talked about was Apple. At the Apple conference, all they talked about was what they're going to do for people. Like what they're doing, not what other companies are doing.
So I'm still not understanding if the product was superior, how it flopped then. Marketing?
Yes, because people are so into, like Simon said, Apple's why. Like that their one product that they put out might have been better technologically, but it doesn't mean that it was easier to use, better for the public. And Steve Jobs was always about, okay, that's our first version. Now we're going to do another one. Now we're going to do another one. Now we're going to keep making it better. Oh, that one went out. Great. We're already working on the second and third options. Now we're just going to keep making it better. So, and that was his thing. So, so the Zune failed.
Okay.
Yes. These were everywhere for a minute.
What?
Segways.
Yeah.
You remember those? They were everywhere.
I know a Segway dealer, or I knew somebody who was.
Maybe not anymore.
Yeah.
Has he been calling you for a job lately?
No. No.
Google glasses. Remember those were all the rage for a minute?
Google glasses?
Yes, where you wore these glasses and they you could search with them and it would show you on the screen.
So I was going to bring that up because that came up in my feed as an option for Ray-Bans and Metaverse for
still around?
Christmas this year.
Yeah, they're trying, but yeah.
And I was like, what are these doing? Like, am I seeing everything in my lenses? Like,
yeah.
You could talk to them or something. Like you could take phone calls or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I think you could. Yeah. Yeah. I think
it was weird. Right there. But I couldn't understand the concept. Like what, so now I'm walking in the store and I'm talking out loud and I've got Ray-Bans on
and the Bluetooth thing. Yeah.
With the Bluetooth. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Sega Dreamcast. I remember that was a gaming system that came out and it tried to stick with PlayStation, but PlayStation, like Sony, just took it to a whole nother level. So yeah, it never really took off because you had Sega Genesis was the big one after Nintendo.
Okay.
And then Sega Dreamcast came, but PlayStation was already, I think, kind of running with it at that point.
Now, are there still Sony PlayStations? Is that still a thing?
Sony PlayStation?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Are there still Wii's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I now that the kids are gone, right?
Yeah.
We have our old
Sony
one.
PlayStation is what I have.
Right.
But they have 5 and they're already talking about 6. So it's going to keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Threads. Now that was supposed to be Facebook's answer to Twitter.
Right. But they're pushing this in my face now in my feed.
Oh, are they trying to get you on Threads? Yeah.
They keep, because I didn't realize it till like the 3rd, 4th, or 5th one that I pushed because it looked like something I was interested in. And then they're like, sign up. And I'm like, go away. Like, I can't, no, I'm not signing up for anything more.
See, I'm on everything because
Are you on Threads?
Yeah. When it first came out, because again, promoting business and what we do on the show and stuff like that. So I'm on every social media.
Okay.
And I just throw it out there. You don't know who you're going to see, who you're going to hit.
Okay.
So I just throw it out on everything.
And what is it?
Personally?
Is it just like Reels?
No, it's just like Twitter. It's like the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Personally, though, all I really use is Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, I post on everything with all of our station stuff and show stuff.
Do you have your Insta connected with your Facebook?
I don't.
Okay.
And I have a personal Insta and a Touhyville Instagram.
I just have mine.
My personal one, I haven't touched. If I post on my Steve Touhy Instagram, it's only because I didn't look and switch accounts on my phone when I go to post something. So it has some of our reels on there. That's about it.
Okay.
So I don't really do anything with Instagram. Here's one we were just talking about, VR. See, I think for me, virtual reality is a headache. I don't like it.
Give me a headache.
I don't like when the kids were in, they wanted me to play a game with them. And it was like one of those first person like shooter games. And I was like, I felt like Blair Witch Project. I couldn't do it.
But what? Okay, so side thing for our Touhyville people. What was the flability? What was the thing that he did? What? What are you laughing at?
Just the names you come up with. I don't know what it's called, but it's not flability.
The gaming thing that we played, where we all had to like lie about something, and then what was it called again?
I don't remember.
Okay, we're gonna have to find that out.
I'll have to go and look at what the most recent app was that I downloaded, and that'll be it.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well,
I thought you would
a
remember.
game thing. Yeah. No, I thought I would too.
It was so much fun.
And then the last one that they mentioned is Crystal Pepsi. I remember they did a big push for Crystal Pepsi. It was like it tasted just like Pepsi, but it was clear. So it almost looked like 7-Up. And I'm telling you, this was like green ketchup. It just felt weird. I took a sip. It looks like 7-Up. Bubbles like 7-Up, but it tastes like Pepsi. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Get the devil out of me.
Do you remember? Do you remember when we bought green ketchup and we were like, yeah, I can't.
Right. And it tastes just like ketchup.
Yeah.
But no, it's the devil's ketchup. No. It was just too weird. It was just too weird. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, it is time for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. Stick around.
This Saturday, American Legion Post 29 in Rensselaer invites you to join them for their monthly steak fry from 5 until 7:30. They'll be serving up perfectly cooked New York strip steak served with your choice of potato, house salad, and garlic toast, all for just $22. Open to the public and kid-friendly. Bring the whole family and support your local veterans at American Legion Post 29 in Rensselaer. Or call ahead 219-866-7003 and order yours.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Just ahead of today's game between the Big Box Store and Chem's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer. Tom, on paper, it looks like it's going to be a great matchup.
Thanks, Bill. You're right. This matchup between the Big Box Store and Chem's Hardware and Lumber should be one for the ages. The box store on paper might appeal to some, but Chem's Hardware and Lumber comes into this contest led by the wily veteran Fred Kim. He's been leading Kim since 1987, and he's pretty much seen it all. This Chem's roster is packed with proven winners like Paint from Richards Paint. They might be a small regional Florida company, but they're keeping your money in the U.S. and you're getting a signature paint for a signature look. Plus, Kim's has everything you need to get your home looking the way you want it and to keep it that way. With great plumbing and electrical departments, as Fred Kim told me a little bit ago, they've got you covered from the roof to the basement. So let's head back to the studio.
Thanks, Tom. This matchup will be one for the ages and should be legendary.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Taxes was taxing. Now taxes is relaxing when you file for free.
I can file for free? TurboTax Free Edition. Roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple Form 1040 returns only. See if you qualify at turbotax.com/free. I can file for free.
Now this is taxes. File for free with TurboTax Free Edition and get your maximum refund. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, and student loan interest. See if you qualify at turbotax.com/free.
Huge news. Right now at Wendy's, you can get a Son of Baconator for just $3. I don't think you understand this situation. The Son of Baconator is only $3 for a limited time. You know, smoked bacon, rich melted cheese. That Son of Baconator is only $3. Thank you to whoever wished upon that star. For bacon that just won't quit, gotta be Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii, not valid on a combo or on third-party delivery platform.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu.
Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Military veterans and active duty service members, you could become a certified cyber warrior with just 12 weeks of training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, and IT pros with these skills often enjoy abundant opportunity and a great lifestyle. Protect our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. GI Bill, SkillBridge, and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Let's start with some good news and some bad news. The bad news is
it's early in the morning.
Just a little early in the morning.
Okay, so what's the good news?
Today is Thursday.
What's so good about that?
What's so good about it?
The week
It's almost over.
almost over.
How long do you think a week is?
A week is a very long time. Oh, I've had a really long week.
It's almost over.
It's almost over.
So let's get back to work.
You folks ready for a show? It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you, having fun on a super delightful Thursday morning. Before you know it, it's going to be Friday. Can't wait. Portion of the show this morning brought to us by Jasper County Community Services. That is Rensselaer Senior Center and the Fozzie Senior Center in DeMott. Rensselaer Senior Center, obviously, in Rensselaer. That makes sense how that works out with the name and everything. Monday, March 3rd, bingo at the Fozzie Senior Center. How about that? It's at 12:30. Theme of the month is St. Patrick's Day. At the Rensselaer Senior Center on Tuesday, it's Mardi Gras. Celebrate Mardi Gras with some refreshments and activities. Have fun there. And you were just talking about Wii. How about Wii bowling tournament at the Rensselaer Senior Center?
That's going to be fun.
March 5th. Wii bowling tournament at 10:15 in the morning next Wednesday.
Yeah, you got to sign up for that.
Enjoy some friendly competition and fun with each other. I can't sign up for it. I'm not 55 and older, but you could.
Do you see that, folks?
You could. I'm looking
that deserves
I'm looking for fun things
jewelry.
for you. I'm looking for fun things for you. That's what I'm doing. Yes. I'm looking for you to have fun things to do.
Yes.
So you could go play Wii bowling. So
I always loved all the Wii games like that.
Oh yeah, we used to play with the kids all the time.
Oh, did we have fun. That and the karaoke stuff, like where you dance to like Michael Jackson and songs and all that.
Or the rock band. Just play rock band with the kids. Yeah, I used to have fun with the kids with the Wii when you and I first met. We played a lot of Wii games and stuff with them. Yeah, it was good stuff. So, speaking of our poll question today, on National Retro Day, asking you, what did you like as a kid that you still like now? A couple of things for Cheryl and I. For me, sugary cereals. For Cheryl, you mentioned off the air Yuckies,
which are Morningstar Farms breakfast links. But my dad renamed them Yuckies because he would be praying in the kitchen when I would heat them up before school, and he would go like this in the middle of his prayers. He'd make that crunch face like, oh, he hated them. So he started calling them Yuckies on the shopping list. But I love them to this day.
I think it is hilarious to think that a company, like, could you imagine if you met someone from that company, Morningstar, and or they were listening and they're like, do they call our sausages Yuckies? Like, as in yuck? Like, gross?
I now know. I thought that would be really cool for someone to know that. I mean, I walked into JR's Chicken and I said, you know what we call your pasta?
Oh my God.
Spitty pasta.
Oh my God.
And they all looked at me like, what? I go, yeah, because it's like the you know, I didn't want to say, can I say CRAP on the air?
I don't know, but you just spelled it, but it's fine.
But I mean, you know, like it's like the sticky stuff,
like mush,
it's overcooked and it mushes together. It's got like little pieces of beef in it. Yeah.
Have you never seen Gordon Ramsay's show? Gordon Ramsay tells these people that have a dive restaurant that's filthy that their food isn't great, and they're stunned. They're stunned, and he's the Michelin star chef.
I know.
So when you say someone's pasta is spitty, even though we mean it as a term of endearment, we're ordering a pound of it. We love it.
Yeah, we love it.
That's not a good word. If someone said, "Hey, Cheryl, I really like your spitty show in the morning," you'd be like, "Wait, what? What?"
Well, that would be different, I think. Number one, because it's about me. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
But if they said your show is like stupid.
Right,
okay,
but what if they
stupid? If they said not spitty, because spitty would be like, it's not like, I'm saying taste wise, like it, or
it's a negative.
But I don't mean it as a negative.
I
It's
understand.
endearing. It's like bar mitzvah food. Like, you know what I mean?
Right, it's nostalgic. I get it.
Yeah.
But if someone said that about the show, they'd be like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys aren't professional. You're not very good at what you do.
No,
you know, and I enjoy
that's
it.
different.
You know?
But if they said, "Oh, I listen to your show because it's so stupid in the morning," it's like, I love it. I wouldn't feel like they're saying it's stupid in a bad way. It's
really
because it's silly and light.
I guess. Yeah.
Right? Would you take? That's the way I mean by spitty pasta. I don't mean it's like, bleh,
yeah.
I'm paying for it, aren't I? I'm ordering 1.5 pounds of it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's just, I understand how
That
you mean it. It's
question.
just a word that's
I mean it endearing.
Right. But it's not an endearing word. You know, it's just, it's our fun thing in our household, but
if
it's
they
not.
said our show was stupid in the morning, like,
yeah.
I wouldn't be like, I'm so offended. I mean,
Depends
it's
on
not
how they say it.
We're not, because we're not changing the world. We're trying to change people's day and keep it light.
Usually, yeah.
Usually, except when I go down a rabbit hole. Bring down the whole show. Right. Exactly. But yeah, I wouldn't consider it like, it's not like, we're not trying to like, yeah, it's the same way as I think stupid is. Sometimes stupid is just light, funny, not meaning to change everybody's opinion on things.
Right.
It's not going to save the world. We're not curing cancer.
Right.
We're just trying to lighten it up a little bit with silliness.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
Would you take that as offensive if someone went, I listen to your stupid show in the morning?
I'd be like, okay, shut your stupid mouth. Yeah, I mean,
would you really?
Why? It's not an endearing thing to say you're stupid. You know, I mean,
I don't know. What say our people? That's what I want to know. Do they think we're stupid? I don't know.
See, I don't think it is this, Christine. Christine says it's like when you say something is bad, but meaning it's good. Like that outfit is so bad. It's not.
Or she's a badass.
No,
like
not.
That's not an insult.
It's not. We're saying, when we say spitty pasta, we mean it's mush. It's not top tier pasta. It's not 4-star pasta.
Right,
we like it.
Rosebud.
It's 1-star pasta, but we like it.
But if I wanted Rosebud, I'd buy Rosebud.
Right. But what I'm saying is the people that make it don't consider it to be that.
Yeah. That clearly that day I was like, I mean, I might as well have killed someone's pet.
Yeah.
I mean, they were like, they all looked at me and you tried to save me.
Yes. I tried to explain to them what we meant, but it was just So anyway,
I did learn my lesson that day. But when I say stuff, I would never.
Right. Yeah. Lynette says, "You two make my morning. I bet a lot of others. And I bet a lot of others joyful.
Oh.
You two make it amazing. Thank you, Lynette. That's very nice. We try. We listen. There was a thing the other day where I was going off about the hot dog with the mustard and the ketchup.
Yeah.
And our buddy over at Smith's Ace Hardware came up and he goes, "It's okay. It's all okay." And I'm like, I hope people don't take me seriously when I go off like that. Like,
no.
I don't take anything. I do take things seriously. Very rarely do I take things seriously on the air. Like that's,
Well, yeah. And I think that's you and I in a nutshell. Like even when we hit the truth on the head with each other, at this point at 57, it's I don't want to say it's hopeless that I'll change.
Right.
But like major league change, like
right. No, but if something hits me enough to actually be mad about it, like
it's a nerve.
You'll know. Like I'll be very serious about it on the air.
But you and I have
there's been very few times. One of the times was going back into COVID when I was very much just about Team Human. That it wasn't
with
political.
The masks,
it wasn't a thing. It was all
just,
for Team Human.
Nobody wants to get sick and nobody wants to kill, God forbid, somebody who's got diabetes or an older person or who can't fight it. So we're not trying to say wear masks like control me. And it's
every day I am Team Human. So anyway.
But that was very kind of Lynette. And Lynette should know every day in our kitchen as we stare at her art or my door.
Yeah.
We love what she did in our house.
Absolutely. Now, just to make things clear, when we say this, we don't mean it endearing as the dumb criminal of the day.
Yeah, no, that's not endearing.
No, not at all.
No.
What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
We mean you're dumb.
Yeah.
It's time now for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. This one comes to us from Vancouver, British Columbia, way up north, Canada.
Yes.
29-year-old guy got sloppy drunk at a wedding on Saturday.
Okay.
And his friends did the right thing. They took his keys away, keep him from driving drunk. It's about 1:45 in the morning.
Oh, that was a heck of a wedding, huh?
Yeah. Party it up. Well, when you're 29, kids get nuts. All the other folks probably left earlier, but, they decided to get a little nuts. So he wasn't happy about the keys being taken away, as many drunks don't, He started a fight. The police showed up, arrested him for breach of peace, and drove him home to sleep it off. So they're trying to save you, and you started such a problem that you had to get grabbed anyway.
But the police dropped him off at home.
They took him home.
That's nice.
Well, it's Canada, so they're polite about it.
They really are.
So instead of just passing out like he should have, he decided to call an Uber and went back to the wedding to get his car and drove drunk anyway. I'll show them. I know what's what.
I would not want to be in that courtroom. Can you imagine? Oh my God.
You think I can't handle the car? Oh, you're going to drive me home? No worries. I'll go back and get it myself.
Oof.
He sped right past the police station to show them what's what at 3:50 in the morning, going twice the speed limit.
Mm-hmm.
They clocked him at 76 and a 30. They arrested him again, tossed him in jail this time. He's facing drunk driving charges, loss of license for at least 3 months, and of course, being today's dumb criminal of
don't
the
drink
day.
and drive. Just don't.
No!
Don't.
Don't be stupid. And I don't mean stupid and daring.
Yeah.
Like Cheryl says our show is. Stupid show.
I did. Oh, my gosh.
She won't live that down for a couple weeks.
Yep.
Protect yourself from would-be dumb criminals with precision security. Hardware, locksmiths, surveillance, and more. New pass-through technology so they can open up your car if you lock the keys in without doing damage to the windows, to the car, what have you, to the paint. On call, 24/7 service, 219-866-7171. That's Precision Security, the premier locksmith in the area. Visit pgr.glass. Go and like Precision Security on Facebook.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 20% chance of showers after 9 a.m. Patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful out there. Mostly cloudy and windy with wind gusts as powerful as 35 miles per hour and a high near 50. Tonight, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 30. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with gusts as high as 45 miles per hour and a high near 60. Friday night, a slight chance of sprinkles between 9 p.m. and midnight. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 27. Saturday, partly sunny and breezy. Bundle up as it is colder today with a high near 32. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 19.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Experience the proven terrain conquering capabilities of the Yamaha Wolverine family of side-by-sides, available right now at Kirstein's Yamaha Cycle Center. With the Wolverine RMAX 2 1000 and RMAX 4 1000, class-leading power meets maximum comfort and versatility. And with the Wolverine X2 and X4 1000 and 850, serious performance meets serious value. Find your Yamaha Wolverine at Kirstein's Yamaha Cycle Center or Yamaha Motorsports.com. Kirstein's Yamaha Cycle Center, 4 miles south of North Judson and Highway 39. Call 877-KIRSTEINS. Visit them on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and at KirsteinCycle.com. Always protect the environment and wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Read the owner's manual and product warning labels before operation. Vehicle specifications subject to change.
Hey, Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Vierk's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the U.S. and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Vierk's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Vierk's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Court of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table. Good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
Head to Another Season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At Another Season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new Patch Bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Find the award-winning service you need with Shelter Insurance agent Lauren Berenda at his new location on 231 in Rensselaer.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Today is Thursday.
Today is a very special day.
The fourth Thursday of every February.
I hope you like chili.
I really hope this is chili.
Grab a spoon. Today is National Chili Day.
National Chili Day.
Chili, 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 chili.
The chili. Chili is nature's chillaxative. Chili.
Chili. Happy Chili Day.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here on National Chili Day. Although I got to tell you, I feel like it should be deeper into the winter. I mean, I guess sometimes it could be freezing here. I had a picture on my phone yesterday of Ace running around in the snow a couple years ago. So I guess, I don't know. For me, chili just is football. Football is chili. It's just, that's my football food. Chili.
See, for me, it's cold weather. Food.
Whenever it's cold. Yeah. All right. Our poll question today, asking you, what did you like as a kid that you still like now? Okay. Some folks have jumped in with some newer things. Let's see. Powdered donuts, says Darletta. Okay. I get that. You really liked your powdered donuts.
Talking the little ones in the package? Like
I don't know. It just says powdered donuts. Okay. Ashley says, I grew up watching SpongeBob, and then I turned my kids onto it, and we watch it now as a family. I still love listening to the 90s grunge music, like Alice in Chains, and other 90s and early 2000s alternative rock. I think, for the most part, whatever music was hot or that you were into as a teenager is usually what sticks with you.
Yeah.
It's usually what you evokes that emotion in you.
Mm-hmm.
My parents last night went and saw a Beatles tribute band at their retirement village. Mm-hmm. And it was an outdoor concert. My dad sent me a video of it because I think my dad's new to taking video on his phone, so he's really liking it. Unfortunately, he's got an iPhone, so none of the videos come out very well on my phone. You know,
I wish they would.
I do too.
That universally, it's
I
annoying.
do too. I wish it would. You know, you guys have made the plugs now universal. Now let's make the video universal. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is, but it made me think of. I mean, they're old enough that they were teenagers when the Beatles hit. You know, so it's like, it's. I think that's really cool that they got to see that.
I loved that Luther Vandross documentary on OWN.
Mm-hmm.
He was my favorite.
Yeah.
I just loved he was pop and he was in my era.
Yeah.
You know, him, Prince, Michael Jackson.
Prince for sure.
Whitney
Jackson,
Houston.
yeah. Uh-huh.
All of them, when they died,
Mm-hmm.
my heart stopped.
Yeah.
I thought it was awful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that said, when Elvis died, I was like, okay, what's the big deal? Because I was like 7, I think. I wasn't old, right? Didn't he die in...
I think so. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What year did Elvis die? But I couldn't understand why the whole world was like
77.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was 9.
I was 3.
Yeah. But I like his music. Now I understand it more,
yes.
You know.
Absolutely.
Older.
Yes.
But yeah. But I do agree with you. Whatever you grew up through.
Yeah.
And like got you through.
Mm-hmm.
Your breakups, your
makeups, your girlfriends, your summers,
Absolutely.
your yearbook camp, all that.
Yes.
Because I still remember going to yearbook camp with Danny Kaufman, and I was in the front seat. He was driving, and oh my gosh, The Time was playing The Bird.
Oh yeah,
and we had our windows down. He had a convertible, and we were just, doing The Bird while going to yearbook camp. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Mary says board games. I loved playing games with my grandparents. My grandfather made an aggravation board out of wood. So aggravation was a game, right? Okay. I now have it and the marbles. My children loved it. Now the grandkids are learning to play. I also have dominoes. I would rather the kids put the electronics down when they come over and just play good old-fashioned family fun games.
Oh, I love that.
Love that, Mary.
Do you
That's
remember
so cool.
cribbage and Yahtzee and Sorry and Life and what's the one where you go Shoots and Ladders?
Yeah. So many good board games from when we were kids. Absolutely. So, very, very fun stuff. Well, thanks everybody for jumping on and answering the poll question. I love that.
Oh, the board games got me.
Retro stuff. Yeah.
The board games just got me.
So, I've been good about the last couple of weeks doing on Throwback Thursday, telling stories about my career over the past.
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow is Touhyville Day. Tomorrow is the anniversary of the day that I started Touhyville. So I'm saving it for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be 20 since I started Touhyville. Wow. I started Touhyville in 2005, February 28, 2005. So tomorrow I will share my stories. I know all of you were sitting back going, when's he going to get to his stories today? I know you were all wondering about it, but no. No, but so I'll share some stories about the really fun way that we started Touhyville and how the name came about and all that stuff tomorrow. So in the meantime, we are all done on 98 Gold WIBN. Thank you guys so much for listening from Lafayette to Kankakee, Illinois. And then on WLQI, we're going to take a break. When we come back, it's the pizza quiz, and we'll end on a high note. So stick around for that.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. I'm Christine Bogan, your Rensselaer Edward Jones financial advisor. At Edward Jones, we believe in building a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so we can help you work toward achieving what's most important to you. Call me at 219-866-3788 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kiddie delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
Save big money on everything for your next painting project right now at Menards. Beautify your home in one coat with Pittsburgh Grand Distinction Interior Paint. It's a premium paint and primer that offers excellent hide and coverage with a tough, resilient finish. Save big on Pittsburgh Paint. And don't forget to check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Gladspa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Gladspa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Gladspa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at gladspapharmacy.com. Gladspa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Hi, this is Cole Reisner. What are your insurance needs and how can we help? At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency, we always put our customers first. By listening to your needs, we can offer the right protection for you. Whether it's home, auto, crop, business, or farm insurance, Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency is there for you with personalized service through Indiana Farmers Insurance. Contact us at 219-866-5854 or visit us on the Courthouse Square along the bricks on Harrison Street.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer, The Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer. Here's Russ Martin.
The Indiana State Police reported a two-vehicle crash on US 31 just south of Rochester Tuesday night that killed 55-year-old Tina Atkins of Peru. In a press release from state law enforcement, they said that their investigation showed that for an unknown reason, Atkins' vehicle was stopped in the southbound passing lane of the four-lane highway when it was struck by a vehicle driven by 25-year-old Cameron Green of Coldwater, Michigan. State police said that they found Atkins unconscious and unresponsive, and she was pronounced dead at the scene. Green was taken to an area hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The Pulaski County Commissioners discussed a referral made to them about a certain type of technology relating to renewable energy. President of the Commissioners, Don Street, has more information.
Also, the Pulaski County Advisory Plan Commission recommended an 18-month moratorium on battery storage. That was voted down, or not to proceed with a moratorium at this time. Don Street and Mike McClure voting to deny the moratorium, and Jennifer Knievel voting to proceed with the moratorium.
Battery storage allows for renewables to be captured and then released when needed. In late January, Governor Braun issued an executive order stating Hoosier law enforcement agencies should cooperate fully with the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. We asked Sergeant Glenn Fifield, Public Information Officer at the Lowell Post for the Indiana State Police, for his comments. And he said for the state police, it's business as usual.
The Indiana State Police will continue to work with its local, county, and federal law enforcement partners in addressing criminal activity with the goal of providing safety for all Hoosiers and those who visit our state. We will coordinate resources and information through the Indiana Intelligence Fusion Center in accordance with Governor Braun's executive order.
Food Finders will have a mobile pantry stop in Monticello on Friday when they will be at the Faith Covenant Fellowship at 1010 West Washington Street. This is on the city's far west side, north of US 24. The event will begin at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, but please do not arrive prior to 10:30 and remain in your vehicle at all times. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer, is available 7 days a week. They provide high-quality, quick service and a satisfaction guarantee. EGC offers a 1-year labor warranty and a 10-year manufacturer warranty on all new installs. With routine maintenance and expertise, EGC will ensure warm winters and cool summers. Call Brady Eagle 219-335-9575 for a free estimate. Residential or commercial, EGC is your independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
76-year-old Sandra Alley of Rensselaer passed away on February 20th. Friends may call from 10 until 11 a.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Graveside services for Sandra Alley will be held at Weston Cemetery, Rensselaer, 11:30 a.m. this morning. Andy Boersma officiating. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 66-year-old Darrell Benning of Indianapolis, originally from Francisville, passed away on February 19th. Visitation will be from 4 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time today at Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville, and 1 hour prior to services at the funeral home. Those funeral services for Darrell Benning will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday. Burial will take place at Roseland Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to Air Charity Network. Online tributes may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville. 77-year-old Jerry Johnson of Brook passed away on Friday, February 21st. Visitation will be Friday from 3 until 7 p.m. Central Time at the Brook United Methodist Church. Funeral services for Jerry Johnson will be held on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at the church. Cremation rites will follow. Memorial donations in Jerry's name may be made to the Brook United Methodist Church. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 77-year-old Pat Clapp of Madeireville passed away on Friday, February 21st. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory in Winnemac. Visitation will be from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday at Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Madeireville. Funeral services for Pat Clapp will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday at the funeral home. Memorial contributions may be made to West Central Athletic Boosters. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Madeireville. 90-year-old Celia May Hiddle of Wheatfield passed away on February 20th. Friends may call from 2 until 6 p.m. on Sunday, March 2nd at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield. Services for Celia May Hiddle will take place at Boersma Funeral Home 11 a.m. on Monday, March 3rd. Pastor Dave Patterson officiating. Interment at Wheatfield Cemetery, Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Teft United Methodist Church. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 20% chance of showers after 9 a.m. Patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful out there. Mostly cloudy and windy with wind gusts as powerful as 35 miles per hour and a high near 50. Tonight, partly cloudy and windy with a low around 30. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with gusts as high as 45 miles per hour and a high near 60. Friday night, a slight chance of sprinkles between 9 p.m. and midnight. Mostly cloudy and windy with a low around 27. Saturday, partly sunny and breezy. Bundle up as it is colder today with a high near 32. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 19.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza, 219-866-4104. Take the 7th caller and get you a question for a chance to win a pizza. The pizza certificate's now good for 30 days from when you get them. So assuming you get them within a few days of us mailing them, we have no control over the mail system.
Yeah, I'm giving time for that.
So 219-866-4104, still in caller number 7. This happened a lot lately. We get all the way up to number 6, and then they go, I probably didn't get it. I probably didn't get it. So 219-866-4104. You could be caller number 7. If it doesn't happen soon, I'm gonna eat the pizza myself.
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
What? I like pizza. Who doesn't like pizza?
Yeah.
Good morning. You're caller number 7. Who's this?
It's Brenda.
I'm sorry. Was it Bridget?
Brenda.
Oh, Brenda. Brenda. Sorry. All right. Let's see if we can get you a pizza, Brenda. So, Also, we've been doing a new thing lately where you can either get a hint from me or have Cheryl help you. And Cheryl has to agree to not Google. So, do you agree?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
You're under oath. You can't lie
Okay.
on the radio.
All right.
So it's a federal offense. So on this date, 1951, the 22nd Amendment to the Constitution was ratified. What is the 22nd Amendment? Is it the right to a jury trial, the women's right to vote, or limiting the president to 2 terms? What is the 22nd Amendment? Is it the right to a jury trial, the women's right to vote, or limit the president to 2 terms? Which one do you want to go with? Do you want to take your own guess? Do you want to get help from Cheryl, or you want a hint from me?
Go with Cheryl.
All right, Cheryl, what's your guess?
It's the last one.
It's the last
2
one.
terms.
So you think it's limit president to 2 terms?
Yeah.
Do you want to go with Cheryl's answer or go with your own?
Go with Cheryl.
All right, she's going to go with Cheryl, and she is correct. In 1951, the 22nd Amendment to the Constitution was ratified, limiting a president to 2 terms. Hold on a second. We're going to get your info. You got yourself a pizza, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. That's how we do it. All right, we'll try and get a winner.
They're trying to ratify that now. They're going to try to flip that because
it's already there. It's 1951. It's all set.
Yeah,
it's all set.
No, I'm saying Trump wants to run for.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I won't allow it.
But I don't know. Is it 2 in a row?
That's what I thought it was, but it doesn't say that. It just says 2.
Okay.
So it must not be. So all right. Pizza quiz.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days.
And an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
All righty. That is going to do it for us on this super fun time Thursday morning. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I had a couple of folks jump in there towards the end, too, of the show. Christopher, talking about board games. He says, Monopoly, where loving families come together to leave as enemies. LOL. I would have said Monopoly, where loving families come together and get old before the game is over.
Mm-hmm.
It's the longest game in the history of time. And then talking about you with your with the story about you with the spaghetti spitty pasta,
Mm-hmm.
And being okay with people calling the show stupid.
Yeah.
George says, and she's the advertising guru with about 7 laughing emojis. she's taking care of marketing. I don't know about that one. Let's see some more things from our childhood. Christine says, yes, aggravation. We had homemade wooden boards too. Loved cooties. Mr. Potato Head.
Yes, cooties.
I don't remember cooties.
The little bug looking thing, cooties.
I don't remember
Oh
cooties.
my gosh.
Yeah. Mr. Potato Head and Trouble. I remember Trouble.
Yeah. What about
so-
the apples?
That were on the tree and you would eat
Apple
them.
picking, apple. Remember they had like little hi-ho Cheerio. That's it.
I do not know that one either.
Hi-ho Cheerio.
I do not know that one either. Yeah.
They weren't apples. They were
No, I don't know that one. I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. She says, loved playing statue with a bunch of friends in the yard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we used to play all kinds of great games as kids. Yeah. That's another fun poll
Red
question for
Rover.
another day. Yeah. What were your favorite games as a kid? That'll be coming in another poll question. And Julie says, have a wonderful day, Steve and Cheryl. Thank you, Julie. We appreciate it. All right. Now, let us end on a high note, for goodness sakes.
All right. Today's high note I saw yesterday in a post on Facebook. They quoted Ernest Hemingway, and I was like, "Whoo, this is a powerful one." So buckle up. Ernest Hemingway once said, "In our darkest moments, we don't need solutions or advice. What we yearn for is simply human connection, a quiet presence, a gentle touch. These small gestures are the anchors that hold us steady when life feels like too much. Please don't try to fix me. Don't take on my pain or push away my shadows. Just sit beside me as I work through my own inner storms. Be the steady hand I can reach for as I find my way. My pain is mine to carry, my battle's mine to face, but your presence reminds me I'm not alone in this vast, sometimes frightening world. It's a quiet reminder that I'm worthy of love even when I feel broken. So in those dark hours when I lose my way, will you just be here, not as a rescuer, but as a companion? Hold my hand until the dawn arrives, helping me remember my strength. Your silent support is the most precious gift you can give. It's a love that helps me remember who I am even when I forget."
Oof. That's a good one. I have a hard time doing that and also want that. So that's, so it's strange that it's something that you could want, but yet have such a hard time doing it.
Yeah.
Because my immediate thing is I want to take away the pain. I want to fix whatever it is. I want to, just stop any hurt. Like that's my immediate, that's my thing. Like we talk about Simon Sinek's why. The best I can figure out, that's my why. Is take away pain, take away pain, take away pain.
But just you being there is enough.
But not in my brain, not the way my physicalness works.
Sure.
Yeah. So, so that's a really good one. That one hits me in all the feels. So, all right, everybody, thank you guys so much for listening this morning. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a super great Thursday. Tomorrow, it's Friday already. Holy cow.
60s.
We'll see you then. Take care.
Classic rock.